attention? Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention?
3, 2,
let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We're reaching for the top, and we'll never overlook.
I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? My hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, hair.
Good evening, everyone. I am Q.
I'm Kay.
I'm Shara. Child, we done got the order all messed up because you ain't been here. Baby, the people is out tonight.
I told y'all.
Welcome to Cheer Chatter. Okay, we got us a
Yes.
full room. Let's go down the list and see who we have here. We got
Who is watching?
underscore chicken. We have Miramar High School, Blanche Ely High School. We have My McGardens Royal Divas 9U, Makina Matat, Sandy Dunchez, Coach, Brianna Perez. We have Haley, Trailblazers 12U, London.
Hey, Lonnie girl.
All right, Western Almost Friday, Julie Fernandez. We have it's so many people.
Everybody here.
I-
Everybody, and the numbers are climbing.
Y'all ain't listened to me yesterday. I had already told y'all.
Well, we knew it. I mean, it wasn't really much for you to tell. We already knew what was going to happen.
All right, Coed Springs High is here. Hey, Miramar. Hey, Blanche Ely. Welcome.
Hey, y'all. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Trailblazers 12U. Olympic Heights is in the building. Hey, everybody.
Olympic High.
Everybody up in the stands.
Yay.
East, blue.
I remember that chill. We actually remember when we did that when we did top team in the summer. That was the cheer that we learned at the camp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Singletary put a little sprinkle of Singletary on it.
As per usual, it never fails.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to Cheer Chatter Podcast. We all know why y'all here. But are y'all ready? Do you all realize why y'all here?
Are y'all mentally and physically ready for why y'all
Are
here?
y'all ready for why y'all are here?
Ooh.
Hey, Andrew. So, I'm the political correct one.
Somebody put it in the comments.
Districts. Well, you might as well have put it in all caps.
So I am the politically correct one. So I like to
I said I am not.
we know, but I just want to put this out there. Yesterday, Cheer Chatter was not working in the capacity with BCAA, BCAA district championship. We were not there. We were there as spectators. And of course, because we were there, of course, we're going to talk about, what we saw, who we saw, and everything there. Our opinions are just that, they're opinions. This is for entertainment purposes. What we say, because we all know that judging is subjective. So we all agree on some things, and there's a lot of things that we don't agree on. At the end of the day, we can all respectfully, agree, disagree, and respect each other's opinions, and move on. We're not here to demean, hurt anybody's feelings, or make anyone feel bad. Yesterday was a great day of competition. We're definitely gonna get into it. But before we get into it, ladies, y'all ready?
Yeah, I was praying that I could open. I've been having problems with my notes coming up on my laptop. So I was praying that it could come up on my laptop, and it did. And I
Look at God.
I am happy.
Look at God.
I have my handy dandy.
So I can see y'all and my notes. Ooh,
I got my notes.
I have my handy dandy notes.
because I cannot pull it up on my phone and not see the comments that are going on the gram.
All right. Everybody is ready, honey. These people are ready for they're ready
These
for
people is ready.
They're ready.
They is ready.
All right. Well, how was y'all weekend? Before we even get into it, how was y'all weekend? We're gonna stall a tad bit, but How was y'all weekend?
Y'all know we have to give our update every week. So
So
just cheat.
my weekend was a little busy. I think well, actually my week has been a little busy, and I think Friday was the only day I had downtime, and I only did that because we Q and myself worked check-in at the competition, so that we had to be there real early for that. So other than that, I've had an action-packed fun weekend. Of course, I partied a little bit last night. As we all know, Founders Day J13 is tomorrow. The dancers are coming. Um, other than that, I had a great time at the competition yesterday. I saw a lot of great teams that we have not seen all season. And by the way, I want to thank Coral Springs. We got ducked yesterday, and I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate. I guess we never realize how much people pay attention until they actually see us in person. And then several people kept fangirling us yesterday, so I absolutely loved it. But all in all,
Coral
everything is
Springs, I don't mean to cut you off, but I need to make this statement. I want to be ducked. I see y'all at regionals. I need to be ducked.
I was ducked.
I
want to be a lucky ducky.
Girl, listen, the duck was so cute. It even got a little chimbo at the top of it. It is green, and I loved it. Oh my god, I just loved it.
It's a keychain.
Yes.
Keep them with me all the time. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm jelly,
Baby, let me tell you something. And it has a cheer bow on it.
A
Yes,
cheer
I'm
bow.
living for the cheer bow. The cheer bow is everything. It's
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it out so you can see an up close version of it. And it got some duck lips, Keisha.
She got duck too. It's so cute.
Oh, so Ely's doing the next duck. Okay, all right.
Ely doing next duck.
Stuff. I like it.
And we will be waiting on our ducks, Ely. Don't play with us.
But
Do not play.
Coral Springs,
But
I
wait.
need you to come back and do me too, because I was in the spirit. I had to watch out. I'm gonna let Kamisha finish with her update so I can do my.
But other than that, I'm all well and good. Son made it back to school safely. He enjoyed his first week of his semester. Started off extremely well. Hi, Kamari, if you watching. But other than that, I'm good.
All right, Isha Mae, what's up?
Wait, where we going? Because y'all done switched me and Shira, and I don't know what.
We going
the same order we always go in.
Well, then y'all need to put us back.
No, me.
I'm always on this side right here. I'm always the last one.
I don't remember, but
well, because you normally in the middle at the bottom.
You're right.
That's all.
So my week was I had a short work week because we got a snow day. I enjoyed the snow for about 2 hours. No, I was not literally playing in the snow for 2 hours. I went outside. I called my mom. I called all the kids. I went on a walk. I enjoyed a little boy on the other street. Shout out to him because he was so bubbly. He was like, "Good morning." And I was like, "Happy snow day, my love." And he was trying to build him a snowman, but his daddy was not interested. So by the time I had came back around, because I was going to help him, they was already gone. The kids on the other street, they sound like they had the most amazing snowball fight. It was nostalgic because I haven't seen snow in that capacity since I was a kid, going to my Aunt Dot's house in Ohio. So I just sat on the porch and kind of listened and watched. Other than that, I did
made videos.
Nothing. Yes, I made videos. Child, somebody done told me about the templates on CapCut. Prepare to be sick of me this year with CapCut in the templates.
You late.
Prepare to be sick of me because I'm
so late. I thought you would have been knew about CapCut.
I have CapCut, but I never use the templates.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All the videos that I make for us, I always use CapCut, but I never use the templates.
Okay.
So prepare to be sick of me. Prepare. Okay. If you follow me on my regular page. But anyway, that was pretty much the sum of my week, other than being a free counselor who I need to send my bills to all my kids at the school because they just think I'm supposed to work out all their problems, and that's what I'm here for. But that's my heart, so I do it. But other than that, it was good. It was good.
Okay, Shira.
Hi you guys. I had a 4-day week. I was off on Thursday and Friday as well. I go back to work tomorrow. But on my off days, I did have practice. Um, so let's get into this, right? Before I was Plantation's assistant coach, I was cheer chatter, and all my cheer chatter babies used to love to give me like hugs and smiles and just like warm welcoming. Now when y'all see me with the red shirt on, y'all just be looking at me like y'all just don't even know who I am no more. I don't like that. I don't like that. I do not like it.
You got to get you a chill chatter bowl to go with your plantation.
Well,
Maybe
you
so.
got to remember, technically, when they on the mat, you the enemy.
Technically, I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You are a coach of plantation, and if you in my category, I'm not fooling with you at that moment.
Why? Because I love everybody. Like I support everybody. I cheer everybody on. I literally scream everybody.
You are the enemy at that moment.
Hey, no, I'm not.
You got to get you a chit chatter bowl. Get you a chit chatter bowl.
That might be what it needs to be because when I have on that red shirt, they just act like they don't even know who I am no more, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
It's okay.
We had 59 views.
Shut your filthy mouth.
Well, excuse me, 61 on Instagram and 16 on this one.
63 on Instagram.
And building.
I'm sorry, Shara. I'm sorry.
But they love
it's
you.
Perfectly
just
fine.
Don't take it personally. You just the enemy in that moment. Now, when you in cheer chatter mode and you with the cheer chatter, you are loved.
I'm always cheer chatter with the red shirt, without a red shirt.
We just got something. They said dinosaur chicken. I'm assuming that's what they say. The spooky pineapple will make y'all bowls. Come on, spooky pineapple. Spooky pineapple say the spooky pineapple got you in the bowls. Period.
We appreciate that spooky pineapple. I'm gonna go ahead and follow them.
Spooky pineapple. The way she just said it, I can't even take her serious right now. I just can't.
It say the spooky pineapple.
I'm done. I'm so
followed. They make tumblers, bowls, and cute stuff.
They make cute stuff.
Yeah, they say they make tumblers, bowls, and cute stuff.
We might need a tumbler too. We gotta talk, spooky pineapple. We gotta talk.
Yeah.
We could be in y'all DMs. Okay, Shara, you have anything else you want to share?
Nope, that's it. I had a wonderful weekend. I mean, any day of cheer is always a good day for me. But other than that, congratulations to everybody. You all did an amazing job. I can't wait to see you guys again on the 25th.
All right. As for me, my week was this is my first week back to work. We started classes on Monday, so definitely has been a very busy week when it comes to just dealing with my students and everything. My baby went back today. As a matter of fact, she's actually on the plane right now, so she'll be landing at like 8:30 something. So, it'll be 8:30, I believe, their time, which will be like 9:30 my time, or vice versa. But she's on her way back to start her second semester at LSU, and I enjoyed her this break. Definitely enjoyed her this break. So, tomorrow, actually Monday through Wednesday, I'll be in a training off campus. So. But other than that, I had a pretty decent weekend. And I enjoyed myself at District, and I enjoyed myself at BCAA. Shout out to our two of our faves, London and Sarah. Them babies be spotting us, and if they don't spot us, they gonna DM us and be like, "Where y'all at? We for the pull up." So I definitely, and if you see us and you're not sure that it's us,
just ask.
We love everything cheer. We love all things cheer. So we definitely, I take hugs, high fives, thumbs up.
London say eagle eye over here.
What happened?
London said eagle eye over here.
Okay, so definitely enjoyed seeing everybody yesterday. It was great to be in that cheer atmosphere, and I was able to share it with my daughter. This is her first time in a long time being a spectator. So she actually admitted that she does miss cheering. but it was only for a little bit.
Short-lived.
It was extremely short-lived. Like she said, if she can just go out on the mat and perform and don't have to worry about practice, she will still chill. But because that is impossible, she's good with hanging up her cheer shoes. So but that's about it. So I think we need to get to why everybody here.
Yeah, let's go. 74 people on Instagram.
5 and 18 on the others.
Does it say what we have on? I done froze again.
Well, it doesn't tell us who is watching on Facebook and who's watching on YouTube. We just know that 18 people is watching at the top. Is she frozen?
She is.
I am.
Okay. I gotta take a picture of this. Oh, she left.
Oh, she done left.
Yes. So again, people, judging is subjective. This is just our opinions. It's not to demean or make anyone feel bad about anything. Because we love cheer so much. Because we love cheers. Who keeps switching?
Me. I'm trying to fix it.
Because we love cheer so much and we're very passionate about Broward County in particular. That Broward County has our heart because this is where we're all from. And we want all of Broward County teams to do exceptionally well, especially when they go to regionals and especially when we go to state. Whether we compete against each other or not, we want all Broward teams to show up and show out. It's a very good chance that a lot of our critique are, and we did ask for teams to send their score sheets to us. And whenever you send us videos and score sheets, it stays between us four. We don't share it out to other teams and other coaches, or other cheerleaders. We keep it amongst ourselves because we want to continue that to build those relationships with the different teams and everything. But
I want to share a video. Like I had people asking me about video yesterday. Nope, I wouldn't do it.
That's not our thing. It's not our responsibility to be doing that and whatever not. So we don't do it and we don't encourage other people to do it, but do it as you please. But yeah, we definitely all pretty much agree on majority of everything, if not all teams. We definitely going to get into who our top favorites were of yesterday. We're going to get into what we think, and again, what we think could be
not what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, and which is perfectly fine. But we're going to let you all know what we think could possibly, get those points up, decrease the deductions, get those points up. And just overall, we just want to see all our teams win. So with that being said,
we have also add that this is also for entertainment purposes. So
yes,
a chuckle and a laugh and a hee hee ha ha with some of the critiques.
And that's pretty much what it is. We are definitely entertainment purposes. So this ain't this.
I heard we were very entertaining.
Yes, I think we all are funny. Is I don't know what too. Very funny. We like to have a good time, and this is our good time. We like to get together, talk all things cheer, crack a few jokes, and get down to the business. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the smaller divisions. So game day, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7 different divisions. Game day only featured one team, and that was Monarch High School. So who wants to start?
Y'all go ahead, because y'all know mine.
All right,
different.
So I will say I'll start. At some points they showed spirit and excitement during the routine, so I enjoyed that part. I feel as though the cleanup between the transition of the routine needs to be a little bit cleaner in between the chants and the counts, and sometimes the spirit kind of seemed a little forced, so to speak. It's like game day is from what I was supposed to get from game day, I wasn't really getting it. I thought game day was supposed to be spirited, fun, and exciting, and I just didn't get that from them yesterday. And I was very shocked that Monarch went game day, because they've been competing for so long and they've been a really good team for so long. I think they were co-ed last year and did an exceptional job, but I don't know what's going on with the program. But those were my thoughts from yesterday.
All right. So for me, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
So for me, energy. It definitely like energy. Like like Kay said, whenever I think of game day, I'm thinking football, lights, the crowd, fans. You're trying to get feed off of them. Did you really just leave the baby in the room?
I go ahead.
Julie, not today.
Oh, we having a serious podcast going on, sir.
Why he had to pinpoint me? I did. Okay, go ahead.
Because you spoke.
Yeah. So that's when I think of game day, I'm thinking of that. So I'm thinking that you are actually going to be, encouraging us to, repeat. And I didn't get that yesterday. One of the girls, she had the wrong sign. Her sign was upside down. And I think in between she might have saw what you looking for? Okay. And so I think in between her with the sign, someone must have got contact with her to switch the sign around or whatever. But then that one part, there was a young lady in the front. She looked confused. It was almost as if she didn't know, like, okay, are we supposed to be doing this part? Are we supposed to be doing something? I don't know. But other than that, the energy, I think if we, kind of get a little bit more energy, then the crowd probably would have participated a little bit more. But that was my critique, is that they just lacked a lot of energy.
Honestly speaking, it was very boring for me. And even when I tried to go back and watch, I couldn't. So it's like it didn't capture my attention. Mm-hmm. So it's like not being rude or anything, I just didn't watch. I really didn't, because I was bored. And it really, like Kay said, it really did mind boggle me, because I'm not used to that with Monarch. I'm used to seeing them with explosiveness, like tumbling. I'm used to seeing so much more from them. So I just feel like, whatever is going on with them, I hope it, get resolved soon, so they can get back to being the Monarch that we're used to being. That we're used to seeing. So that was just my thoughts on it.
All right. So as everybody said, it was boring. But I have a different take on the boring. When you're the first team to hit the mat, you you set the tone for the competition.
Well, they're not the first team.
They weren't
the first team.
They were the second.
West Broward was the first team.
Okay. So you know what? Let me recant that. However, you're the first in your category. You're the only in your category. So there is a level of expectation when even though you're not the first of the day, you're the first in your category because you were the only in your category. And it should not be taken lightly as we gonna win anyway. You want to win with a 42? Not saying that that's what their score was, but I'm just saying, are you okay with winning with a 42? When you're in a category by yourself, you're trying to beat you. You're trying to hit everything. You're trying to be the best team that you could be. That's every time you hit the mat. But when you're by yourself, that should be your motivation. So definitely pick up the energy, the transitions from one part to another. And I keep saying this about game day. It's messy for me in game day in general, but at least when I've seen game day before, there are a lot of talking saying, okay, it's 1st and 10. You're on, it's 1st and goal. You're on defense. Let's make some noise or something like that. It's not even any transition words. Also the jumps. I understand every team can't jump, but clean it. If you make it clean preps, pointed toes, you can get the optimal points out of it if you can just do that. And I have to say this. Y'all know my baby go to UCF. So their game day experience is like high, even though their teams are not, the first teams you're going to talk about when you talk about sports, but the energy at their games are here. When I hear go Knights charge on, that's the type of energy that I want. So if we going to say go Knights charge on, I need that same UCF energy. Now what I will say is the H in MHS, you got to hold that H baby in that stunt or have it handed to you or something. Like, I don't know what happened in between. I rewinded it because y'all know I watched it on video, but I kept going back to see what happened. I don't really know what happened, but hold on to that H. And that's it. Like, I think we all have a consensus that energy definitely needs to jump up.
Yes. All right. So our next category is going to be co-ed, and that one was featuring one of our faves team, Western High School.
Can I go first?
Sure.
I was slightly disappointed. Just slightly. Only reason being is because normally everybody knows that they're my fave team.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all time, they're my fave. But yesterday when I seen them, the energy wasn't really there. Like the normal energy that I'm looking for from them, it wasn't there. And I think that's what really like disappointed me yesterday. But I know because I have so much faith in them. By the time we get to regionals, by the time we get to states, it's going to be explosive. So I just want them. I don't know what was going on yesterday. Yesterday could have been one of those off days. I accept that because we all have them. I just want you guys to pick up the energy. That's the only thing that I really have to say. Besides, good job though.
So I don't know if anybody else noticed, but Western has a new routine.
I noticed it. That's why I know the energy was off but she had already said to me that they downplayed it for the minis or whatever and the head-to-heads because of certain things that had happened, during the day, during the season. But I just was not expecting it to be like.
So I think the energy that we're used to seeing is usually accomplished once they've mastered.
Probably so.
So being that this is a new one, they probably aren't as secure as they've been with other routines.
Gotcha.
So I took it as, okay, this is a new routine. I'm not sure of how long they've been practicing it because when we got there, when me and Q were done with check-in, they were practicing over by the cafeteria in between that hallway. So I've never seen them practice so much. You could literally hear them from over in the bus loop by where we were with practicing their routine. So that's something that popped up in my mind. But let me tell you something. Them flags, they ate. Whoever teaching them flags, Old Star.
Yeah.
Ate yesterday. Love that flip transition that they had in that.
Yes.
Flawless. Baby, I wanted to. I was about to stand up, but I had to remember. I had to maintain a professional decorum.
And if you would have moved that camera, I would have been very mad.
That too. Me like that. Anyhow,
it's their unit, bro.
That part. But I did notice that the jump sequence was a little off. The young lady in the front, she kind of jumped ahead of everybody. I love the new stunt transitions that they had right before they did their elevator stunt. I stole that from Isha.
I was just finna say, you better give me my credit for my name.
I was gonna give you your credit, girl. Ugh, doing too much.
No.
Love the sign movements in the chair. I also love the arm motions to signify the letters in the beginning when they were doing WHS, they were moving their arms with it. And I love the dance moves in the beginning of the routine. You could clearly see the effects of the multiple movements in it, but they look like
It's one.
Yeah, that cohesiveness is everything. I love it. When a team looks like one individual and you can actually see the effects moving through it. Amazing. Those are mine.
Okay. I think general consensus. That jump sequence threw me a little off. Um, but the energy overall with their performance yesterday, is definitely was not the same Western that we are accustomed to seeing. So definitely realized that there was some changes made to the routine. That the stunt sequence at the end of the routine, fire, not fire, fire. That
Mm-hmm.
thing there was fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I see what y'all doing with all the W's references in the routine. I see it. But definitely I am looking forward to seeing Western hit the mat at regionals. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing them being Western
Mm-hmm.
at regionals.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and to the point because it's Western. We already know that they have new parts in their routine. Um, I already know how their coach is, even though we know that there are some changes. She wasn't happy with that performance. I know she wasn't. If I know her the way that I know her, she was not happy with that performance. Um, the jump sequence, like everybody said, it really wasn't everybody. It was just that one girl in the front because she was at the peak. It literally threw everything off. Y'all know my elevator stunt. I know that's not what it's called, but that's what I call it, and that's what I'm continue calling it forever because that's what it looks like. I didn't get the full effect like I normally get because the two stunts fell, but something that I did notice that I was like, okay, like it was just like a cool moment when y'all do WHS and the cheering, you transition it into the music. Y'all don't do like W or W. Y'all do W like
What?
okay. So I thought that was cute. But yeah, Western is Western. We've seen them compete all season. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna take a little time. That's it. They just got to get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So the next division we have is all girls small, and that is Cooper City. They were the only
Before
one.
we
They were the only ones in their division. I'm sorry, I'm having my own.
before we talk about Cooper City, did you see the comment from Jess_Simmons XO?
Yeah,
Yes.
Monarch has a new staff and didn't really get any kids to try out.
Okay.
That explains that's clarification right there.
Y'all, we got a lot, so we can't sit on every comment.
Yeah, not a problem. Cooper City. I wasn't completely sold. It was kind of boring to me. Maybe incorporate some stunts during the cheer because I think they were all cheering at the same time, or show some more spirit. It seemed more like sideline to me than an actual competition cheer. They were clean. They were clean but simple and safe. But I did love their the one leg kick flip stunt. I call it the scissors. Yeah, it was when they kicked the leg up and flipped over or something of that nature. But I call it scissors because I've seen it quite a few times in other routines. But it's kind of like what we said earlier. Although you are the only person in that category, you still gotta sell it. And I wasn't sold with the routine, so to speak. It just kind of gave me sidelines like a Friday night football type of thing.
I like Cowboys Let's Ride. I like the theme. I like the cheer. I just wasn't sold yesterday. I was not sold on it. They actually did pretty decent up until the end when they actually one of the stunts. The stunt they dropped the stunt at the end. But other than that, I'm going to echo everything East Jesus K said. I just wasn't sold on the cheer. I don't know if it was the energy. I don't know if it because y'all were the only ones in that category. I just wasn't sold on the cheer part, and I like the theme of it. I like the Cowboys. Let's ride. I like it. Just wasn't sold on it yesterday. So definitely looking forward to
Maybe
seeing.
if they give like a country accent,
They
Cowboys.
used to, but that's not the first time they've done. They've been doing
Yeah.
It's their chant. It's been
Yeah.
their chant.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. That's why I was like, it just I wasn't sold on it. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you all at regionals. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that.
Child, you going? Okay. Well, for me, I'm not gonna say I was sold, however, compared because I remember when we were talking about them going all girls small, I was like, why? Their game day looks better. And everybody kept saying that was the JV. And I was like, I don't care. Game day looked better to me. Y'all look better than what I saw at the Infinity Cup qualifier. So I am tipping my hat off to you for that because you did look a lot better from then to now. However, in between like the color shout, well, not the color shout, but I don't remember what they do, but I know y'all say like y'all CHS and all of that. In between the words that transitions the spirit, I don't really understand them. They're kind of jumbled together. So clean that up or shorten it so the crowd can hear it. I've seen that be put on score sheets. So definitely don't let that be something that hinders you. The jumps were super clean, like super clean. And they weren't amazing jumps, but they were super clean. So I love that. There's a part where there's a girl tumbling and the rest of the team is on their knee, and the part of the music says, time to CC. I wrote it, so I don't know if I wrote it right. Time to CHS, you know who's the best, forget about the rest, or it's something like that. But it's like they're going one way, the girl is tumbling the other way, but it's not at the same time. I think if they happen at the same time, the effect would be better. And then the last thing I said is much better than the last time I saw you. And get some energy. Get some energy. Like I said, maybe you need to put a little twang on that Cowboys let's ride or whatever it say. I don't know, but I still think you did better yesterday than when I saw you last.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So the next group division is all girls large, and that is also featuring one team, and that was St. Thomas.
Acquaintances.
The St. Thomas Acquaintances.
Yeah, St. Thomas Acquaintances.
I'm sorry. Okay.
We know it's acquaintance, though. We know it's acquaintance, but
we just like to carry on.
It wouldn't be us if we didn't carry on a little bit. Acquaintance.
Bobby hate when I say, look, Bobby hate when I say Aquanus.
My friend back, y'all.
Oh, they definitely was saying that wrong.
You heard me? Y'all heard me?
He would have been mad yesterday.
What Bobby said?
I say he hate when I say Aquanus.
He would have been real mad yesterday had he heard it.
Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. Get the people reviews before we end
all right.
No, I start.
Go ahead, Shira.
So we end up with another letter. Get the people reviews.
So actually last year, you guys was my most improved last year. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, from last year to this year, you guys are really working and I love it. Mm-hmm. Keep up the good work. I really, really love it. You guys are doing an amazing job. I love it. Keep it going.
All right. So they definitely had a different routine from the beginning of the year. Let me tell y'all something.
Didn't they do that last year, if I'm not mistaken? Like they changed their entire
They did.
From the beginning of the season to the end of the season.
Because remember the beginning of the season, they weren't tumbling. They were just, they weren't tumbling.
Right, because I said that's their thing. They found their niche.
Yes.
But go
I
ahead.
will say this, baby. I don't know who created that tumbling path, but that tumbling path was fire yesterday. When I tell you, I ain't never seen a tumbling path like that before. Fire, amazing. The going across from it, beautiful. Loved it. I absolutely loved it. I think they should have started with Get Rowdy for Raiders because they said something, let's shout, let's spell Raiders or something like that, but then they spelled Rowdy, which kind of threw me off a little bit. And Get Rowdy with the Raiders have been their theme for a minute. But I think they need to, something in that wording at the beginning of the cheer was a little off to me because I thought they were gonna spell Raiders, but they spelled Rowdy instead. I got a little confused, but I love the spirit when they were dancing in the routine. I love the spirit of that little girl in the front. She was selling it. Her faces was everything. I don't know her name. If y'all know her, tag her, comment, whatever. But she was selling that routine standing in the front because I was all into it. I couldn't even watch nobody else because she was giving it to me. Definitely was.
There was a flyer on the left. I don't know if y'all pay her any attention, but let me tell you something. If a stunt was about to crumble, Sister Girl would have been up there by herself. Because, and I couldn't
keep the girl in the front and center is Haley Hayes.
Hello.
Hey, Haley.
Hazel.
Haley.
Hey.
You did it for me.
And she's in my notes as well. I said the cheerleader in the middle doing the cheer.
Honey.
She was amazing. She sold the cheer. She sold
Absolutely.
it. But that flyer, and she was on the left. Majority of the routine, she was on the left. When I say and she's long, I said that, I love me some long flyers. I said the long flyer on the left. Beautiful. You did an exceptional job yesterday. And like I said, if the stunt was crumbling up under you, you probably would still been flying.
Loved it.
Shy, you got something?
She said it already.
I did. I went already. I went first.
Oh yeah, you did. You're right. My bad. Y'all know my ADHD kick in.
Terrible.
Now, energy was amazing. Haley, Miss Haley Hazel, that little jump you be doing, and it's not a cheer jump. So we already know this is little spirit where she literally jumped in the air in that middle. I love it. I love everything about it. Get everybody else on accord with you. They don't have to do the same thing, but the energy you bring is definitely carrying your team. And I feel like everybody should at least somewhat match that. You at like a 10 and they at like a 7. And I'm not saying that to sound bad, but if you have somebody standing out like that, one or two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to notice that everybody else is dead, or I'm not going to notice nothing that's going on, no stunts, no nothing, none of the other good things that are going on, because I'm stuck on that person. So get everybody to come up with you, because if they come up with you, I'm telling y'all going to have the highest points from your cheer. Now it's a part where y'all are stunting and everybody's doing the same stunt except the person all the way on the end to the right. I know it's there for the aesthetics. I know I would talk about y'all if y'all had a whole stunt group on the floor. However, we got to get this person to do some of the other things that everybody else is doing. I don't know if they're injured and you just didn't want the blank spot, but we got to get that stunt to blend with the other stunts. And yeah, that was it for me.
Okay. All right. Y'all ready to get into the meat and the potatoes?
Let us pray.
So do y'all want to go small?
Let's go in order.
Large or extra large? So we're going to go in order? No.
What we starting?
Let's just go ahead and do large.
Large, yeah. Let's get large out the way.
Get them out the way, and then go into the meat and potatoes, what everybody want to hear about anyway.
So we're gonna do large, medium, small, extra large. Large, medium, small.
Let's go in order by number of teams in each category.
That's what I just said.
Y'all gonna confuse me.
Let's go large, extra large, small, then medium, because it's 2, 5.
We want to talk about extra large last.
Let's go because
I hate y'all
large
so
had
bad.
2 teams, extra large had 5, small had 6.
Everybody's here to see extra large, ma'am.
Okay,
I
well,
think that is the
So
general
I think we should talk
consensus.
about them last.
let's talk about them.
That's
last.
why I said
That's why I said
large,
go in
medium,
order.
small, extra
Let's
large.
go in order and just plug large at the top.
Okay, that's fine.
Because large only got 2 people, and then the rest of that go in order.
We should see they saying small. We should have went in order. Y'all know why y'all don't listen to me.
No, because
A
no,
lot of
listen.
things being said. It's a lot of things being said.
No,
Is
let's
medium.
not do small right now.
It just went in order.
So they're talking about no, do extra large now.
Because we gonna get stuck on extra large, which means we ain't gonna never talk about nobody else, or
Okay, so
we gonna be on here till
I don't
midnight.
think we'll be talking
So
about small for long. I really don't.
let's
Truthfully
go with
speaking.
small, since it's the next category. Come on, small.
Okay, so we're gonna go small.
We gonna go in order.
Small actually featured 6 teams. We
7.
had Coral Springs, Chaminade, Miramar, South Broward, Northeast, and Stoneman Douglas.
Mhm.
All right, who wants to start?
What team we starting with?
Coral Springs.
Let's go Coral Springs.
I'll go first. Flags and signs were on point for me. Very clean, and they were safe. Actually, I have to give it to Coral Springs because they told us before they hit the mat, be prepared because their routine was gonna be.
They did that at the Infinity Cup too, and they ain't lie in and they ain't lie now.
They didn't lie yesterday either. I enjoyed their routine. You could tell like the girls enjoyed doing their routine. I felt that. And that Colts Let's Scream, go blue and green, it always does something for me. I love a play on words. I love that. But amazing job, ladies. Again, thank you for the duck. And I froze again, but don't worry about it. You can still hear me. But all in all, you did say you were gonna leave it all on the big blue mat, and you did just that.
My note said love the opening stunt sequence. 8. That was it.
Come on, blue and green.
Because I was screaming sitting behind.
I couldn't scream as much because the recording was picking up.
Yeah, all I kept saying was, "Oh yes, yes."
Yeah, they've been practicing and putting forth the effort in that routine because it showed yesterday. Definitely
that elevator, the one where y'all go low, and then it's like a little play on the music, and then y'all drop it lower,
real low. Real low.
All right, what y'all not gonna do in the category is try to rush. I mean, in the comments, is trying to rush us. Y'all either gonna sit patiently and wait. You can log off and log back in, or you gonna listen to everybody just like y'all want to be heard. I mean, y'all want to hear y'all.
All right.
Coral Springs. Oh. Hey, baby. Let me tell y'all something.
I want to see the score sheets because that had to be.
Listen, close. I promise you,
that had to be close.
If y'all energy go just a little, same way y'all do that elevator stunt, the same exact way. I'm telling y'all, I love Miramar to death, but baby, y'all literally had me sitting there saying, I don't know if it's Miramar. I don't know if it's Coral Springs. Because, baby, y'all.
That's a category that can go.
That was a category, baby. Yes. That was my save category yesterday. You guys literally set the mat on fire. You did. Y'all looked amazing. Because I just had to think about what. Y'all looked amazing. Listen, y'all know how I get sometimes. Y'all looked amazing yesterday. Y'all really, really, really did. And I loved it. I loved the show. I loved everything about y'all stunt variations. I loved everything. Keep up the good work. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys at regionals and states because it's going to be a show to see.
Listen, I don't have a whole lot to say. Y'all know I get to the nitty gritty of the routine because I have a coach's eye. And when I say coach's eye, I'm not necessarily just talking about cheer. And I'm a little OCD, but I am a little OCD with cheer and placement and stuff like that. So when I see little things, I have to mention them because either we can fix them or we could bring them up a notch. That looked nobody probably really paid this attention, but there is a part I don't even remember the words and I forgot to write them down where they take the sign and they just do. It was so cute because they on point, on time. Nobody's off. It's that simple motion that is beautiful. That I don't know why it caught. Well, I do know why it caught my attention, but little stuff like that I love. Y'all know my elevator stunt. I'm gonna call it that. I don't care who correct me. It's still gonna be elevator stunt. Amazing. It was so good. I was telling them y'all had 3 stunt groups. I had to go back and watch it. Y'all clearly only had 2, but it was so good that I thought it was 3 of them going up at one time. It was giving me very much what's the little elevator ride at Universal?
You talking about Tower of Terrors or something?
There we go. It was giving me very much Tower of Terror because anybody that got to compete against that, it's definitely terror. It's definitely terror. Be afraid, be very afraid. What else did I say about y'all? Oh, the scream on y'all sign. I know I'm a little blind. However, I feel like it should be a little bit bigger for the eye. But other than that, all I put was fire, the fire emoji. It was amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep up the good work. Love y'all girls. Whoo, this category is it. This is the category that is it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Our next team is Chaminade.
Okay. So there was a young lady that was doing ad libs and she was hilarious to me. I don't know if anybody caught it, but they were like, "Hey fans." She said, "Hey fans." And when I did, I was so tickled by that. Every time they said it, she was like, "Hey fans." I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I have to admit, Chaminade looked a lot better than we've seen them in the past. I will say I love their dance energy. Those girls was feeling it, they was selling it, and they was on it. I've seen great improvements with Chaminade. The energy was good. I like their cheer. I love the direction they're going with the cheer. All I have to say is they had fun with their routine and continue to practice, and I think you ladies will be fine.
I share in the same sentiments. My notes pretty much say clean up, meaning just those minor mistakes that they were making. And one thing I will say, whenever you are getting a routine, you have to buy into it. If you don't buy into the routine, it's no way possible that you can sell it when you perform it. I love the signs and the cheer. The cheer was y'all did a really, really good job of the cheer. Clean up. Very happy to see that Chaminade is in a different direction, that they have improved over the last few seasons that we've seen them. So just continue to clean up, continue to work at it, and I'll definitely look forward to seeing you all at regionals.
I agree. Everything that you both said. The only thing that really did catch my eye with them is that when they did their stunts, one of the one that's on the left, I don't know if the one that was on the right just didn't do the little leg kick thing that the one on the left did do, or was it a bobble with the one on the left? But then the timing with them was a little off. It was a little off. So I just think that they should work on the timing with the stunts. And everything that you guys said. I mean, you guys did look a whole lot better than what we've seen over the past. And I love that for you guys, because guess what? That means you guys are putting in the work. You guys are working. Good job. Continue doing a great job.
At first, I wasn't gonna comment on these people, but when I saw the routine, I was like, okay, I can. But at first, I wasn't. Anyway,
I cannot with you.
That's the best I done ever seen Chaminade ever. Ever. Like, never ever have seen them look that good. However, let's not get carried away. We're not there yet. but that's the best I have ever seen Shamna. Like, I could not really nitpick like I normally do with teams with them because that was the best I've ever seen. It is. People ain't never been this good. I'm just being serious. So, like y'all said, keep going in the direction, and it'll come. However, let's not get carried away. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. We need to bring the dancing down to about 2 to 3 8 counts because we had about maybe 6 or 7. And the cheer, the words weren't parkish, but I was getting a very park vibe out of the cheer. I don't know if it was the voice, like the voices. Maybe it was the echoing you were talking about. I don't know what it was, but I was getting park in my soul, but the words weren't saying park. So I don't know what it was. But
that little girl was, that girl was funny in the beginning because she was waving, hey fans. She was waving her hand when she said it.
Maybe it was that. I don't know, but yeah. Hey Ruben, you ain't miss a whole lot. We talked about the only people in their category teams.
The only people
and here on the second team of small non-tumbling. We going in order.
All right. I hate her sometimes.
All right. The next team is one of our faves, Miramar.
Baby 8. Listen. They ain't gonna be hungry for a week, baby. I'm like you, Isha. They're not gonna be hungry for a week.
They listening for those feed the children.
They
be having the big bellies because they done stored food for so long.
Yeah, I'm finna be real ratchet for a minute.
No.
8.
No.
At 8.
Listen,
that's
and 8
down.
That's chill.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody say. Miramar is my favorite cheer this year.
Yeah.
Say what you want, but baby, that hey, red and blue, get me every time, and I be dancing right along with it. You can listen. I ain't even got to say it. I'm gonna dance, and y'all know exactly what I'm dancing.
You was like this yesterday.
I heard you in the video.
I heard her in the video. She was just like this.
Girl, shut up. Can I hear them?
But y'all had to see her. Y'all had to see her while she was watching because you would have thought they was doing.
That's what she was doing.
She was like, "Hey, here we go, here we go." Hey, man. Like she bopping.
She sure was.
It was.
Yeah.
I got a nickname for them, but I'm gonna wait till it's my goal.
Listen, energy was amazing.
Amazing.
Those stunts hit. Couple bobbles, but baby,
it didn't. Yeah,
not at all. Very clean. Timing was on point. I love that routine. Coach T, you did that, girl.
Yeah. Baby girl in the middle that can hold that one man by herself. Baby. Hey.
Here we go.
Come on.
Listen, you gotta come on. And she do it with the switch up. I love it. When I tell you I love it,
she's on, y'all. The girl who's the flyer, she says, that's me.
Oh, baby, listen.
Lolo.
Baby.
Barbie 3 Lolo. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Lolo, because you.
Yeah.
Barbie 3 Lolo, girl.
If I had a dictionary that said sell your routine.
Yeah, they picture will go right there. They picture will literally go right there.
It'll be a big film.
Yes. Yes.
They are so invested in it and it shows.
Yes.
Right there is what you get when you put just as much effort into your routine.
Listen, literally after they performed yesterday, I text Isha and I said they ate AT8 with fire signs. Listen. When I tell you they ate the mat down,
listen,
baby.
All I need is that.
Y'all hurry up so I can get to my comment because I got a nickname for them now. Y'all hurry up. Let's go.
All
If
I
y'all keep
need
going back and forth between y'all two up and down.
the week
Look,
of the 31st and on the 25th. Give me that same energy,
same
Miramar.
energy. Same energy. Yes.
Give it to me.
Yes. Yes.
Don't
Good
give
job,
no half.
good
I
job,
won't.
Miramar. Keep it up. Keep it up. Do not let it fade, baby. Because
Don't.
right now it's your era.
Hello.
It's you. It's you right now. You are the show. Keep it up.
Come on, Ish. What's their name?
Oh, it's Hugo.
So you trying to go last?
I think I said
last?
was they did an amazing job. Energy through the roof.
Mhm.
8 the
8.
cheer. I said they had some minor little bobbles, but other than that, they listen small but mighty.
Yeah.
And you know I'm not a fan of small,
Hated it.
Yeah.
but I listen after seeing and I was sitting behind Kay, but when Cold Springs went, I was like, I don't know. I said
I text you that too, didn't Isha?
Miramar
I
got
text
to
you
run
that
for their
too.
money.
I literally text that to Isha too.
And here come Miramar say, "Don't worry about it, Q. Hold my bag."
I said to Q when she said that to me, I said, I'm gonna sit on that for a little bit.
Yeah. After Miramar went, I was like, okay. And
Yeah.
again, it can be the smallest of things. The smallest of things.
Yeah.
Energy can, when I say can make or break a routine, the energy can make or break. And it's not to take away from any other teams in that particular division. But when I say that it factor, they had it.
Yes.
Chinergy, best definition of chinergy.
Yes. Yes.
I
Go
said,
ahead.
hey, and I quote, that gave
Girl,
me,
you done already went.
I'm just saying this one last thing. That gave me, remember that year that we went to 1A for the first time and we saw West Nassau and Bishop Kenny? That gave me that yesterday.
Yeah,
Because Miramar gave me West Nassau yesterday.
They did.
I can agree with that. That would be about the same comparison.
Mhm.
Coral Springs would be Bishop Snyder and Miramar would be West Nassau because it was very close between them. So what I have, everybody probably not gonna notice this because they was just drawn in, but the girls who are not in the stunt when they are saying Miramar Patriots in the cheer, they got to keep the energy up. The girls in the cheer in the stunt are doing the thing, but y'all got to match that energy as well. It kind of get missing when you're not paying attention to it, so that's good. However, it might be somebody on the judging panel like me that notice it. Get it up, girls. That's the only take back I have that would not be along the lines of all of the things that are great.
Mm-hmm.
I put 8. I put a plate with a knife and a fork with nothing on it and a bowl next to it. Because that's the only thing that I got. And y'all nickname is the Veggie Squad because I can think of the veggie dance. Yum, yum, eat them up. Yum, yum, eat them up. Y'all the Veggie Squad from now on.
I was listening to that earlier.
It is that. That is it. And that is all. Next.
Drop the mic.
All right. The next team we have is South Broward.
Okay. So I did know the South Broward went back.
Wait, pause. I'm sorry. I'm looking, and I've been looking at it the whole time. On Instagram, it's not showing our faces, it's only showing Shara.
No, I see everybody.
Why mine don't show everybody? Well, I don't need to see me anyway. I just need to see the comments. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. So South Broward, I see they went back to their original uniforms because they used to have a little sheer thingies on or whatever that Isha didn't like. But I did realize that the stunts were okay, but they were leaning a lot. Like the flyers were kind of leaning on each other and pulling each other down in the process. There was like no independency. So when it comes to stunting, like I think coaches should teach their kids to not lean. If you're holding on to somebody, don't have a dependency on leaning on that person, because you could tear the entire stunt down with doing that. And that was done a lot yesterday with South Broward. Their timing was a little off. Let's lose that basket toss. It ain't doing nothing. They somewhat looked looked better than what I've seen in the past as far as progression.
We're not gonna say somewhat. We're gonna say they did.
Yeah, it's yeah, basically. There was also a young lady in the front that I did notice to the left, and baby, she was selling it. She had the facials and all, and she was mouthing the words but doing motions with the words in the music. But just continue to work on it, and the like look like you like doing your routine, because I really wasn't sold on the fact that they were enjoying it. But that's it for me.
The only comment that I had was they look better than I've seen them this past season.
Mhm.
That was the only thing. Still didn't give me what but that was the only thing that I said.
It's hard to give me when you went after Miramar.
Yes, really hard. And then especially like
That sucks.
you have to like regardless of the fact the way that Miramar set that gym off yesterday, if I come after them as a team, like we gotta literally, like even if we don't have the routine, we gotta do something like to spark up something like at first in that
Just
cheer.
like going after Barto.
Exactly.
Here's okay, so here it is. You had 3. Everybody came down from Miramar.
Yeah.
Everybody left.
Yeah.
That'll hurt my feelings. Everybody left.
All right, go ahead, Q.
I just said that the stunt sequence was a little messy, and it was pretty much based off of what Kay was saying, that the flyers were kind of like it was all over the place.
Mhm.
I did put the emoji, the eyes, and then the line. That was it. Like I didn't have a reaction because there was so much going on that I didn't have anything else to say. But definitely this week, the next 2 weeks, I'm hoping that you all are going back to practice with the intentions of cleaning up, gaining some confidence in the routine and in your ability to perform that particular routine, and being better prepared for regionals.
All right, for me, for South Broward, that flag that y'all have in the back is beautiful. I love it. It's big, it moves slow. That kind of is a highlight of your routine. I'm glad that I saw y'all at the beginning of the year, because at the beginning of the year, it seemed like y'all weren't done with y'all routine. And now you can kind of see the full effect of the routine. However, flyers, definitely y'all need to hold y'all own and not depend on the next flyer to kind of you up. I like the progress. There's a part where y'all say, let's go Bulldogs. I don't know why, but it's so cute when y'all do it and it's clean. I mean, for what I'm used to seeing, I'm loving it. And it's a play on the McDonald's. Y'all run the McDonald's colors. Like, it's coming. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. All right, Northeast.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to say this. They had some major falls throughout their routine, and they continued. So I'm hoping the young lady who took that hard fall, I'm hoping that she is okay, that there was no major injuries. They did keep going, so that was a plus. I was really happy to see that and to hear that they kept going. But we have like bases, back spotters. It is your job. It is your job as bases and back spotters to make sure that flyer does not touch that mat. Not even I don't even want the tip of her fingers to graze the mat. There is no way that a flyer should hit a mat and it's hit as hard as she did.
I have to commend that young lady though. That
Yes.
got up as if nothing happened, nothing transitioned. She didn't let it shake her. She continued to move in the routine as if nothing had ever happened. And I always say that that is majorly big when it comes to routines because something like that can definitely mess with your spirit. But I commend her for not letting it break her.
They pushed through. They definitely pushed through.
Yeah, definitely. Northeast, for me, it was the watch the sign placement because I think the circle sign should have been in the front and the bigger sign should have been in the back because the bigger signs kind of blocked one of the girls in the back. I couldn't even see her anymore at one point. Continue to practice.
We didn't have spotters. I'm sorry. There weren't any spotters there.
No.
How
No.
did they do that? Anyway, go ahead. It's always
Continue to practice. I could definitely see progression in the program. I kind of see the direction in which you guys are going. But just continue to practice. And as I said, I commend the young lady from yesterday. But I would switch the signs and put the round ones in the front because the bigger ones, when they in the front and they raise those squares up, from a viewer's point of view, it kind of blocked the young ladies behind them for me as a spectator. So I could only imagine what it does for the judges if they're not sitting high up, so to speak, but we shouldn't really have that expectation. But other than that, continue to practice. Look like you're enjoying your routine and just continue to progress. That's it for me.
No comment.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm multitasking, y'all. Let me get
The
back.
last team we have is
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
No, because there was something I was gonna say. Their signs. They had that stripe on the bottom and the top, and with the circle. It was so cute. Like that stood out to me. Y'all have been a program for a very long time, and every year y'all have a boy, and y'all have yet to get a boy uniform. I need y'all to go ahead and at least get one. The jump timing needs to be fixed. Flyers, let each other go. And I can see what it's supposed to be. It looks good. So if y'all hit, y'all will be all right.
Yeah.
All right, Douglas.
I love the cheer. Get down with
Douglas. Get down with Douglas. I like that.
Y'all know I liked it. Y'all knew I liked it.
Now, listen, I'm gonna tell you a funny story, Ish. So yesterday when we were watching it, I said, okay, me and Q was like, oh, we like the cheer. Then they said burgundy. And I said,
and you know that was in my notes.
Listen, so here goes. I turned around and looked at Q. I said, ooh.
I said, Isha may gonna have a good old time with this one.
Listen, I turned good old time because baby, when they said burgundy, we looked at each other and both of us had that.
And it had the word and it was spelled burgundy.
Spelled out. Okay. I said, oh. I said I can't.
But those who are just tuning in, there are certain colors that Isha, it doesn't make sense to her of certain colors. So
orange, purple, and burgundy. And
yeah, those three.
Maroon
is another one.
Orange is fine. It just got to be first.
You said no.
You can't say orange.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Orange. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kay. Go ahead.
Okay. Love the jump sequence. I don't know who idea that was, but that was cute and uniquely different. The girls look like they enjoyed their routine and just continue to practice. I could see where, like E said before about another team, I could see what it's supposed to look like and where it's supposed to go, but I can't wait to see what it finally looks like because just continue to practice and I think you guys will be fine too. I'm done.
All right. So that was all of the small non-tumbling. We're gonna go ahead and move to
nobody else commented.
Everybody,
I agree with Kay.
Go
I be chiming in on y'all stuff, but I don't really be telling my notes.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna skip the whole part that I love I hate burgundy. If you want to know my hate for burgundy, go back and watch another episode because it's there. Probably the first or second season is there. The jump seat. your jump sequence, like somebody mentioned it. I was multitasking. I'm sorry, because
Okay.
I mentioned it.
that switch, the front switching left and right,
Mm-hmm.
aesthetically, that was beautiful to my eyes. Thank you for that. It really was good. I said, love the wordplay in the cheer and the music. Y'all did some things with that, with the music. And I said, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the last time Douglas did well. Oh, yes, because I didn't think that y'all did well. And the last few years at BCAA, Douglas has not done well. And correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like Douglas has not done well at BCAA in a few years. But
No,
it gets to regionals, they kick some behind.
last year
No,
they
but
had a
remember
lot of
they
girls.
had girls gone, yeah, for All Star,
Right.
something
No
like that.
matter what the reason was, they didn't do well at BCAA, but
Yeah.
at regionals, they come back and they show they behind.
Yeah, they do.
I'm hoping
think
that's what it
All-Star-
is again this year, because you like we always say, you could see it. You could see it. Y'all got it.
Mhm.
We just got to execute. All
I
right.
think, I think
Medium.
All Star is always an issue with Douglas. I think
Yeah.
that's always their issue.
Okay.
So,
So we are going to go to medium. The very first team we're going to talk about is West Broward.
Go. Go ahead.
so West Broward did this cute thing with the W's in their hands that caught my eye. I love it. Something about win, and I just been doing it ever since. I kind of like that. Of course, the cheer is catchy, simple for crowd participation and involvement. They were also a group that they had great one man stunts too. They had male cheerleaders, and each, I don't know if you were paying attention, but you love male cheerleaders, and they were doing a lot of one man stunts and very sturdy with them. So I did like that. Clean dance sequence. I love the pyramid transition. They had a couple bobbles and minor falls, but overall clean routine. And y'all know I love bet on Bobcats.
Their energy just was not there yesterday.
Yeah,
That's
see,
my
like,
only, yeah, their energy was not there. That's the only thing that I really have to say about them. Other than that, their routine has always been what I thought it has been. It's a nice routine. I love it. Um, their energy just did not sell for me yesterday, even with the bobbles and the falls. The cheer, when they usually open with the cheer and that bet on Bobcats, the way that catchy phrase go, it normally sell, and it did not sell for me yesterday. So that was my only take back from them yesterday.
Um, I think we have grown accustomed to seeing the West Broward from last season. So this season, the expectations is way higher, and although the routine itself is I love the routine. It's not. I don't know if it's something that's not connecting this season with them. It's not connecting. Um, they have the energy for the cheer and everything like that. But it's not the same team from last season. I said they did have the energy, but those drops is it'll suck the life out of the routine after a while. So just clean up. I definitely look forward to seeing them at regionals and at state and nationals and everything. But yeah, that's it.
um, I feel like we do this a lot with teams that have always set the bar. That when they're not at their best, we kind of condemn them for having a bad day. And I'm not saying that we can't, I'm just saying that we do. And it's not just y'all, it's me as well. Because when I watched it, I was the same way, like, I don't know. But when you compare it to anybody else and not to themselves, it's still a good performance. So I think what we as a collective, not only in cheer chatter, but our viewers have to stop doing, because we did it with Western earlier. It's instead of comparing them to what they have been,
Mhm.
just judge them on the day. Because
I get it.
human. Even though they've been superhuman, all of these teams have been superhuman. We have compared them to their superhuman abilities and not just what they did that day. But I'm gonna read my notes because my notes are compared to the superhuman. So I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'm sure the coaches appreciate us comparing them to their superhuman so they could get back to that status. But anyway, I just had to say that. My favorite part of their routine is the run up. That initial run out when they run into their spots, that is my favorite part.
Mhm.
And it's so simple, but it's so clean, and it's the first thing they do, and it's really nothing. I love that part. That is my favorite part of the whole routine. When the girl fell on the left-hand side, I had to laugh because my girl fell onto somebody's hands and her leg was crossed. Like, girl, how you fall cute? Like, how did you manage to fall cute? Then in the video, a phone just flies across the screen.
It was the coach phone.
I'm trying to figure out, was it Corey's phone? Because that give me very much Corey vibes.
It wasn't him. It was
okay, because I had blamed it on Corey.
She was jumping up and celebrating like with excitement, and the phone just flew.
I just saw video. Like, as always, compared to the collective, West Broward did good, but it's not you. So let's get it together. All right, BA.
So I have to say, BA is my most improved this season. Got to say this. I love the direction in which BA is going. And I can tell they are really working hard, and those girls are really putting in the work because, baby, they was selling their routine yesterday and having fun with it for me. I've seen tremendous growth. I love the energy. You could tell that the girls are invested and eager about their routine. I love that little circle they had in the middle of the beginning of the routine. It was really cute, showing
the
together.
dance part.
Yeah, I
That's
love
the dance part.
After the pyramid, there seemed to be like a weird pause, or I don't know what it was, but it was very noticeable. I don't know if it was the timing being off or what it was, but I think that was too much space in between. There needs to be a transition, some movement or something right there, because it was the girl's face looks awkward in that moment. But I love the one man stunt in the middle. The young lady is holding the young girl on her own in the middle. Excellent job, sweetheart. You did an amazing job holding that baby, and she was transitioning her legs and doing all types of stuff. But I great job, Boyd Anderson. Continue. I see where you're trying to go. I love the progress. That coaching staff is literally working hard, and it definitely shows with those young ladies. And they all had nice uniforms.
Nice who?
Uniforms.
Oh.
All right, who next?
It was just one part after the cheer. Well, not after the cheer, it's probably during the cheer where they transitioned from the front and they went to the two stunts. The girl that was supposed to go to the right, she actually was in the middle, and then she forgot where she was, and then had to go to the stunt. I guess after she remembered, just kind of remember your routine, like it, and it was very noticeable because that was what that's the only thing that I really noticed outside of some little minor things that if you guys keep working and keep perfecting, you guys will be good. Other than that, great job, great improvement. As Kay said, I don't have anything bad to say about you guys. Good job, keep working.
General consensus, just keep working. Definitely happy to see the direction that the program is going. We talked about that last season, and definitely is a continuation from last season. So just keep working, continue to have fun. Like Kay said, that you definitely can tell that they are they're enjoying themselves. I actually enjoyed the cheer. The cheer was really nice. I actually enjoyed the cheer.
What were they saying before the Cobras? I couldn't catch that.
Strike.
Yeah, strike.
Okay.
Cobras, let's strike. I think that's what the Cobras like strike. But I like to play on the road on the words, and definitely I definitely could see the growth and the progress. So just keep going, keep moving forward.
Listen, when I opened the computer screen and I hit play, the first thing I said was, "Come on, BA." Simply off their uniforms. The uniforms made them look so clean.
Yes.
And I like, and y'all know I said this before, that simple uniform with that stripe down the arm, it amplifies the cleanliness of the routine. And it showed yesterday the routine was very clean for the most part. Well, I won't say very clean. It was clean for the most part. The stunts weren't advanced, but they were clean. There's a girl in the middle of the cheer with the palms. Great energy, but control your motions. You kind of throwing your arms.
It's strike for the Cobras.
Yeah.
Strike for Cobras. I'm sorry. Strike for Cobras.
But yeah, you throwing the arms in excitement, you still have to control it. There's a part of the pyramid where the back spotter is actually on the side of the pyramid, and I'm sure coaches said go stand behind the back spotter. No, she needs to stand behind it. It's a girl that's not in the stunt. She needs to stand behind the pyramid because now she's visible and she's doing nothing. So just move her behind the pyramid so she's not seen. But other than that, I love it. Great improvement. Keep improving. It's coming. It's coming. Slowly but surely, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Flanagan.
All right, Flanagan. Strong opening cheer for me.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Somebody asked where could we watch the routines. You're gonna have to find people that's willing to share their video. That's the only thing I can say.
It wasn't broadcast anywhere, so
yeah, it wasn't broadcasted. I said strong opening cheer. There was a stunt on the left that they actually saved the stunt. Because it was coming down, but they saved it. The male cheerleaders doing the dance sequence. And my note said shaking my head.
They were in the front too.
Yeah.
Smack dab in the front.
Practice. And if it's not clicking, move them, do a flag in the back, do something. But it wasn't clicking for me. It wasn't. So, but other than that, it was great job. It was a good job. The cheer was really strong, but after seeing the dance sequence with the male cheerleader, I was like,
Flanagan, we're on Flanagan.
The flags and the signs were popping for me because them girls were slapping those signs in front of us. I could hear them in the video too. The front cheerleaders for me, while they were they could be doing a little bit more movement and showing more spirit for me. If they're gonna be in the front, they have to sell it. Like literally speaking, they are the ones that gets the crowd to participate and gets the crowd's attention. So therefore, I think they should be doing a little bit more. They seem to be holding the stunts for too long in the air. And the girls in the air were flapping a lot. So keep in mind, flyers, when you're flying, when you flap and things of that nature, it causes the people underneath you to have a hard time holding you up. Continue to lock yourselves and stay tight, so therefore they can save them to the best of their abilities. The flip in the stunt transition seemed like the timing was off a little bit, or the ripple was off, one of the two things. And the stunt seemed a little too simple for me. But that's it for me.
Sure.
Is she asleep?
No, I'm not. I was on my phone. According to what I've seen a couple weeks ago with Flanagan, it was I was taken back. I noticed that the male cheerleader, well, I don't know if I should say male because it's whatever. Yeah, the one that used to cheer for Miramar. He cheered at Flanagan when we were there, and the stunt that it was doing was it was no, because I really don't know the pronouns that
Yeah.
they go by, so I don't want to be
Say they were doing.
disrespectful. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the stunt that it was doing, it was coming along, and it was hidden. I don't know if the flyer that was on the ground was a part of that stunt group, because they had 4 stunt groups, and on the mat they only did 3. But if that was the case, the flyer that fell in the routine should have probably been the flyer that was on the ground, because the flyer, I mean, when we seen them, they had pretty much consistent flyers, and she was the one that really wasn't that consistent. I just think that, we should kind of like maneuver. Like, if we have extra people that can do other tasks, use the other people, because then that could have been a downplay on their behalf. But what they gave yesterday, I did not expect, honestly. I expected way more from them because of what I've seen previously. Even though all of their stunts did not hit, I just expected more from them. But keep putting in the work. I mean, the best is yet to come, and good job on the job that you did do yesterday.
All right, so my comments are totally different. That ready was very scary. The ready at the beginning of the cheer really was like, I was not ready for it. I had to go back and rewind the cheer, because at first I didn't watch any of the cheer. I just saw the male cheerleaders prancing back and forth. And I could not take my eyes off of the prancing, and it was not giving I'm cheering, it was giving I'm modeling. So let's switch that up where there is real cheer energy behind it, and not I'm just being cute and saying some words. Where are the guys from last year? All of them weren't seniors. Where are they? Did they transfer schools? Like, what happened? Because it was about, what, 4 of them? All of them weren't seniors. I missed them. Yeah. Oh, once y'all hit, I know it's gonna be good. I'm ready to see it. Just hit.
Next we have JP Taravella.
For me, very safe and simple. There was a part where they had stunts up during the cheer and they were wobbling. Add back spotters until you're secure for me. They had the 2 bases, but the girls were having a hard time standing up. And truthfully, you don't need all of those girls in the front. Throw a back spotter behind them until those groups become secure enough to stand on their own. Didn't understand the stunt on the right of the pyramid dismounting, but maybe I'm confused. But are they going to regionals? Are they on the regionals list?
They are.
Yeah,
They are.
I'm hoping to see more
progression.
Yeah, going forward, because they don't see it's I don't know. They started off well transitioning, and then I don't know what happened yesterday. Maybe they had an off day yesterday, but just continue to practice and focus on the stunting, because literally speaking, that can be a definite downfall in a routine. So, somebody said they lost girls. I knew something was a little off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they have four stunt
They had
groups
4
too.
stunts at one point.
Yeah, they have 4 stunt groups too. The only thing that I have to say is that jump sequence with the boy in the middle. His jumps do not serve. You have girls that jump better than him. Hide him. Put those girls that jump better than him in front of him. And other than that, in the pyramid, they do this little flip over thing where she flipped over with one leg forward, then she come back up into the start. I absolutely love that. That is a plus sign for me. But other than that, I mean, keep working, keep putting in the work. I kinda, no, like for real. I kinda think you guys are going backwards, then more so going forward. But I don't want to, because everybody is entitled to have an off day, and yesterday could have been your off day. But I mean, just keep practicing, keep practicing.
All right. As far as Taylorville, I had the exact same comment about the boy. Like he could go to the back. He needs to get out of the front. Like his his knees are bent. Like none of his jumps were good, to be honest.
No.
And like Shara said, there are girls that they not great jumpers, but it looks
They're
better.
better than him. Yeah.
Move him out the way. Just because he's a boy doesn't mean that he needs to be the center.
Needs to be in the center.
He can definitely be in the back on the end somewhere. It's okay. I personally didn't care for the pyramid, but it hit, so leave it. But I personally don't like it. But like everybody said, comparing last year to this year, there's been improvement. But comparing the beginning of this year to now, there has been some backtracking. So get back on point. PlayStation.
What I said was I like a part of the routine when they said wig snatch and then they all snatched the wig off. That was cute. The flyers. I had a sad face.
It's her face for me. I can't. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're new flyers. I don't know if they're. I don't know if they were nervous. I don't know, but the flyers just was not giving it. I don't know what was going on, and I can't remember what I was watching. I just remember. I just put a sad face with the butterfly. I said the flyers, sad face.
I love the young lady that was showing spirit in the stunt with the song. Her mouthing them.
Hate them.
That was cute for me. I would watch the jump sequence. Some of the girls were shortcutting the jumps and it was noticeable. And some of them were smack dab in the front. Definitely noticeable. If you're going to be in the front, you can't shortchange jumps. The young lady in the front can show more spirit and invite crowd participation. She just wasn't giving it to me in the front. It just kind of seems like I'm just there. Also, when you do your colors, I like the fact that in the cheer you said yellow, our colors red and blue, but then you said red twice and then blue. I think you should continue with the red and blue motion there. And then the young lady on the right of the stunt group, she needs to lock. She is flying all over the place. And it's very hard, as I stated earlier, when you're flying and you're moving your arms or flapping and trying to catch your balance, that'll throw your bases off at the bottom. Lock yourself and trust your bases at the bottom. If you don't, it's not going to stick. But like Q said, I like the hand gestures when they were like talking all of that. Get your wig snatched. That was cute. That definitely caught my attention. But that's it for me.
You're not going, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Even though they're my team, I'm gonna go.
Go ahead.
Placement in the cheer when the Hey Girls came up was a little off. What else did I say about them? The cheer did not have enough energy. It did not sell for me. I can't remember everything that I said about them. Hold on, let me go to my notes because I have it in my notes.
While you looking, I go.
Okay.
So I said the people with the signs, they need to control the signs. They're trying to show energy and show spirit, but it's kind of out of control. Um, and it's not synchronized. When you have the signs, you definitely have to be on point. The cheer, the actual motions of the cheer, clean, very clean. But they're boring. There is no energy. And once it hits, I've had the pleasure of being in their practice. Everybody on that floor can hit, but the Flyers just be doing their own thing, and it. I don't know why they think they could do their own thing with people up under them that have to hold them while they doing their own thing. But once the Flyers get their life together, it's gonna hit. Um, what else was I gonna say? I forgot, so I'm not gonna say it. Go ahead.
It was about the signs. In the middle, I mean in the beginning, before the cheer actually starts, they have the signs held to the bottom. I think that they should be held like mid-level. So therefore it's like at one angle instead of it being like a up and down angle. And then I did say that when it comes to the sequence or whatever, when they did that little kernel thing, the high V that was supposed to be the kernel point or whatever, the high V was all over the place, and they just did not sell for me. That was my only take back.
All right, Stranahan.
Um, so I said great energy and effort. Definitely need to clean up. They have to continue to buy into the routine. I see the improvement from when we saw them at the beginning of the season to now. Um, so that was pretty much what I said. They just need to clean up. They had the energy and they had the effort, buy into the routine, and I see the improvement.
I said new routine and stunts from what I saw. I have to commend the young ladies commend the Flyers because I could tell that they're working on the fact that Q and I had the pleasure of judging them the Wednesday before. And their facials were very noticeable when they had mistakes. And that was a comment that I made on my judges sheet. So I have to commend those young ladies for working on that because I did notice that although their stunts did not hit as well as they thought, they definitely worked on their facial expressions to not show that they did make a mistake. I think that all the girls in the front should have palms if they're gonna have them. We need to kind of figure that part out a little bit. Um, Flyers just need to tighten up in the air. Wobbling in the air can cause the stunt to be unstable, like I've said before. Keep the energy up, and they definitely had fun in the dance routine, but that should not be the only part we see all of that energy for. And also, I made the note of do not do a full dismount if the girls are going to go right back up into a stunt. That takes up too much time because I noticed that in the pyramid, they come completely down and then do the flip on the back and then come up. If they're going to do that, don't completely dismount and have them go down. Just kind of sponge it or hold it and go from there. That's it. That's it for me, rather.
Shy.
The Flyers were a little needy yesterday when it came down to the pyramid. She kept leaning on the one in the middle. And I get it. She may have been a new Flyer, but I mean, in mo regardless of the situation, she still needs to know how to hold her own. Um, it's an improvement from what we've seen in the beginning. Um, but I mean, I know that you guys are building as well. So keep building, keep using these little days as a stepping stone to get better and better. Because you guys, let me cut the crap, honestly. That cheer, you guys say Dragon Pride. I've said this to you guys before. go back to the original. Dragon Pride. Dragon Pride. Not Pride. Pride. No. Your cheer sells a whole lot better when you use Dragon Pride the way that Dragon Pride originally was done. Your cheer do not give it for me at all. That's my opinion. I've said that to you guys. I wish you guys do take the cheer and change it back to the Dragon Pride, because it'll give a lot of more energy than what you're giving, because Pride is not really giving us energy at all. That's my only thing.
All right. So when they do, we've got Dragon Pride. The girls in the front, they doing some weird motion, and I wish y'all could see me, but it's like it almost look like a step motion. I hate it. Please change it. It does not look like cheer at all. I don't know what it is. I'm really confused. I hate it. Throw it in the garbage. There's a flyer that's in a lib, and this might be what Mimi talking about. She come out of her lib and she like whip her hand around. Nobody else does it. So I don't know if that's her trying to catch herself or what. Go down clean. You got some girls that are killing the dance, and then you got some girls that are just there. They need to match energy. The girls that's just there need to come up and kill it. And then I said that you can tell that there are a lot of inexperienced girls on this team that are willing to learn. So getting the assistance that you have and just working it, I would love to see this team next year, but this year it's not going to be the year. All right, Nova.
I like the uniforms. I actually like the uniforms. I said they were very wild. It was a lot going on. The dance. Ooh. You there is a way that you can get down without getting down, if you get what I'm saying. The dance was a little risque for me.
Which one?
The dance was a little risque for me. Definitely needs to clean that up. In terms of put some cheer in it. Don't put majorette in it. Put cheer in it. And there's a way that you can clean it up without, you throwing it against the wall. And pretty much that was it. Just clean up the emotions. They were extremely wild. But there was a lot going on. That's it.
All right, go ahead.
It's something about the order of the cheer that's just not given to me. I'm just trying to understand it. I was trying to make a connection of it. I just couldn't make the connection of it.
Yeah, because they spell Titan towards the end.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still trying to understand the routine. And to piggyback off what Q said, the uniforms they're white, but it's like it's a lot going on right here with the jewels or the whatever it is. You could barely read the uniform, but yeah, I got nothing.
Sure.
I don't have nothing.
All right, so I said when they spell Titans, y'all have TIT, and then y'all have ANS. It's one word. Bring it together so we can tell it's one word. Those megaphones can be pushed back, or they can squeeze in somewhere else, but not right there. Put TITANS together. What else? It was too much dancing. That's why when she said the dance routine, I said which one? Because y'all dance like the majority of the team. I mean, the majority of the routine. It was not enough stunting for a high school routine. Somebody asked, how did they beat Flanagan? And it's probably because the judges didn't have much stunting to judge off of. So a little bit of stunting that was scored, Like, how do you give them a bad score? What hit? But it was only like maybe 2 or 3 stunts. That's my opinion. Because
I'm not disagreeing.
I would be like,
what am I supposed to score?
Now, variety and transition, they definitely should have got a 1 because there was no variety. There was no transition because there were barely any stunts. So I don't know, but baby, we need to add more stunting, less dancing. Like we say, we are not on a dance team. We are on a cheer team. We do cheer. I was going to say cheer dance stunt, but it needs to be stunt cheer dance in that order. All right, large non-tumbling. This should be very quick.
Very quick.
Very. Hold on. Ooh, what is that cue on my paper? Oh, I found it.
Girl, it's just Pompano and Dilla. It's just Pompano and Dilla.
All right. So for me, of course, Pumped Up with Pompano is a popular thing with Pompano. I don't know. Yesterday it seemed like in the beginning the routine was rushed a little bit because stuff was falling all over the place. Might have been me, but it just seemed a little rushed. They did pop those signs, so gotta give those to them. They had their megaphones sitting in the back, and then the girl ran up to the front, put the megaphones in the front, and let them babies do it right there. Cause putting them in the back, and then having her run up during the cheer, yeah, not it.
Unless she gonna run and yell with the megaphone. I'm saying unless that's what's gonna happen, then put it in the front.
Up with it in her hand. No. Do a little bit more with the girls. They just in the front, they just I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. It was something missing for me. And then I did love the roll-up flip that they did in the stunt. That did catch my attention. But other than that, yeah, it's something about the girls in the front that just wasn't doing it for me. I just need a little bit. I need more energy from them, more spirit, more something. I need them to sell it more.
Yeah.
Besides the stunts falling and the bobbling, I did say they did not sell for me either. That was it.
I think this kind of goes into the energy of the routine. But if your first thing you're gonna do is stunt, like literally out the gate, throw up a stunt, it needs to hit. Like that's the first impression that you giving. So it needs to be something that is going to hit. So if that's what y'all gonna stick to, y'all need to make sure y'all pound that stunt in the ground where they are not coming down. Because when you drop, usually your energy shifts. And I think that's what kind of shifted the energy of the whole routine. Pumped Up for Pompano is always good. I wish I would see Pump out of Pompano because the letters kind of
yeah, you could play on it.
If y'all don't, I get it, but it still works. But I just, spice it up a little bit. What else did I say? When I saw y'all at the beginning of the season, I said that it looks like y'all routine wasn't finished, and it still looks that way, like around the pyramid part. I'm hoping that's what it was, but y'all need to hurry up and finish. Regional's around the corner. I'm done.
All right. Next team.
Dillard.
Dillard. 6 through 12. Dillard High School.
This was another team that after they finished performing, it kind of sucked the life out of the gym.
Because everybody came down again.
Yeah, it was standing room pretty much. But when they finished, I felt bad for the two teams that had to come after them because
I wouldn't have even came out.
Yeah.
You had no other choice. I mean, what were you going to do? Not perform?
They should have closed out. I'm sorry.
They should have closed out.
They
should have.
Close them out. It's their home. And they show out in their home.
should've.
Signs popped. Energy was amazing. Love the cheer, especially the part where they say we want you.
I still want blue. I have to go get blue, but I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna leave it alone. Go ahead.
The entire gym was participating with their cheer, so that was a great feeling. The stunt stuck. The girls hit. I got to admit that's the best I've seen them all season. Hands down.
Yeah.
Got to give it to them. That's the best I've seen them all season. And although we are all Dilla alum, we gonna speak it like it is. They've been.
Who are you rooting for? I'm sorry.
Literally, those stunts have been struggling a little bit, but yesterday they did not struggle at all. And
we're not gonna do that. We had a bobble. We did have a bobble.
No, what I'm saying is complete.
Right,
bobble.
I get you, but
So
we did have a
therefore,
bobble.
a bobble to me is not a big deal when they've had major falls.
Right, but we had a bobble, but even with the bobble, you still didn't know. I mean,
yeah,
because it went right into the next transition. So, but I mean,
there were some bobbles, of course, but I when I say how they opened it up, like when I say they need to teach a class on sign popping.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. I love to hear of the signs pop. I love that sound. But
that's why you need a big sign, because a big sign gonna pop on
it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
The ones might be a little red, but yeah, that's why you can't have the little baby signs. I'm gonna get to a baby sign later, but Dilla.
I love the play on their theme for the season. The only thing I can say besides the bobbles was the young lady who came out as the magician. She stayed more on the left side, and I don't know if it's because she didn't have enough time to go across the entire mat, but she needs to go. If she's going to do LPOE, she needs to do LPOE on every last one of those stunt groups. When she do it, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. The energy.
I didn't even recognize her, to be honest.
Really? That was my favorite part. That was my favorite part, honey.
Get her a blue jacket too.
No,
a
blue jacket.
It's magic.
Black
Purple. Spells.
Purple.
No.
No.
And I think
we crossing you out for this part.
You out right now.
Listen, I don't give a damn.
That was my favorite part.
You made mention of it that she needs to be a little bit more discreet when she's putting on the jacket, and I agree. Figure out how to put her somewhere to put the jacket on to be able to come out. So if we're doing magic, she need to magically appear. Maybe I need to put her on some wires and drop her back. I'm being funny, but
the whole Chris Brown concert, fly the air tight.
Man,
put on some suspension or something and drop her out the sky so she can appear and with some smoke. Poof. I'm just joking, but
Mimi said purple palms, baby, that'll be fine.
And where was her wand? What was her magician wand?
She got to get a wand.
Yeah. Bing, 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 bing.
So she needs that. Other than that, the energy when they hit the mat, and like all of us pretty much agreed, this was the best performance they gave all season that we've been a part of and that we've witnessed. But baby, when I say the sign,
they said they left the one. Ernest left the one.
Who was in charge of the one?
Ernest said I left it.
Wow.
Ernest, when they say you already know when I'm gonna get you right up under here. This piece right here, I'm gonna paint you right up under that arm right there.
Just like he keep leaving my shirt.
Oh.
All right, moving right along.
I didn't go.
Go ahead.
But anyway, yeah. So to be honest with y'all, the energy that they gave yesterday, I tell y'all no lie, was the energy that they gave in 2022 or was 23? That was 23.
Yeah.
When they won state.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was the energy that I got yesterday. Literally, like I screamed the whole entire time, like, and it literally gave me chills just like it did 23. Keep that up, and I can see it. 5.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it. 5. You guys did an amazing job. The
Live in 5.
live in 5, yes.
Live in
The magician
5.
part was definitely my
Energy
favorite part yesterday
25.
because I was not expecting that because they haven't done that up until yesterday. They haven't done that. So yesterday when they did that, that was just like, whoa. But yeah, keep it up. You guys did an amazing job.
You had already hinted at me that there was a little sprinkle in there that I was gonna like. When I saw that girl, first of all, I'm mad that I saw the girl putting on the jacket. That's why in my notes I did say she got to put it on more discreet. Because baby, when I saw that jacket come out, I was like, ah! And then when she ain't go all the way across the floor, I was like, oh my God, this could have been so great. But baby, when y'all do it at state in finals, because it ain't gonna be no
Semis.
it ain't gonna be no semis. It's going to finals when y'all.
I need them to go to semis.
And they do.
Why you need them to go to semis?
I need them to go to semis.
Can
Why?
I can I finish?
Go ahead.
When they go to finals,
I'm with you.
and that girl come out in front of that whole thing, and ain't nobody else seen it before, and
Exactly.
the crowd go, wow! Child, I know we live in 5. Live in 5 in 2025. That's the slogan.
Live in 2025. Live in 2025.
Live 5 in 2025.
I froze again.
The feedback we got was yeah, I thought that was a purple palm. I was shocked. Every part was my fave. Y'all niece is on here. Maya Chalet, that means she landed safely in Baton Rouge. In New Orleans. She says that's my little, love her. We tagged her mom and she said that she's going to give her back the feedback. Coach J, that's our team color, and it goes with the theme. Her first time working the jacket was Friday, but it will be done. Trust. Yep.
I mean, it'll be blue.
Yeah. So, and they did confirm that she does have a wand. So
somebody left it.
We're gonna get Ernest together because he needs to make sure the baby have her wand. Y'all need to have some smoke or something. I don't know. We got to figure this out, y'all. I'm sorry.
Ooh, she had smoke come out the one when she. Wait.
Oh Lord, now y'all going Harry Potter.
Y'all
going too far with this.
This see, Isha,
No.
we here.
Crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the category everybody actually came to see. The extra large non-tumbling.
I'm asleep.
Okay. So of course, there were the placement for the extra large non-tumbling division yesterday was mind-boggling. It was very interesting. And that was one of the reasons why we wanted to see score sheets. We wanted to see what the judges saw that we didn't see, or that we all like. We just wanted to compare our notes with the judges and everything. So with that being said, the first team is
Mimi going on now. Oh, you ain't see it.
What?
No, Mimi talking about what was, I think she meant what was shocking. And I'm like, I told her to go on, but she ain't see it. She ain't see it.
Oh, okay.
You got to see it.
Okay. So the first team in the extra large non-tumbling was Cardinal Gibbons. So with Cardinal Gibbons, I said
somebody said they picked
them coaches up from them judges from the side of the road. Ooh, somebody said Glaze got a perfect 35 on their cheer.
I can believe that.
Y'all, listen, I was so mind boggled. I'm going to show y'all. I printed a score sheet, looked at the new score sheets compared to teams that had got their score sheets back, and I judged it myself, and it don't make sense. I added deductions and all of the things. It don't make sense. And I'm just being real. But I'm gonna let y'all talk about each team individually, and then we can talk about where the sense don't make sense.
Okay. Can you stop that? What is that?
No, it's my alarm, and I can't not have it because it's something that I need to do, but I keep swiping it and it keeps coming.
Gotcha. Because I'm like, is it like, you know how you get the alarm and you just go ahead and put it on snooze versus stopping
That's
it?
what's happening, but I can't not let it remind me. 'Cause it's
Gotcha.
something I have to do.
My whole thing with Cardinal Gibbons is they have to just get it together. That's it. They have to put it together. What I've been reiterating pretty much throughout this whole entire episode is you have got to buy into the routine. You've got to buy into it. If you don't buy into it, what's going to happen is as soon as you get on that mat, it's going to look like. And with extra large,
it's hard to keep up with all those
It's
girls.
cockroaches on the mat. Have you
have-
ever tried to tame a group of cockroaches? I'm sure you probably have not. But if you tried to tame a group of cockroaches, I'm sure you failed.
And just to
That's
be
what I feel about extra large.
Well,
we're not referencing the cheerleaders to be cockroaches.
Cockroaches, yeah, it's just
No.
it's a lot of people on the mat. It's a lot of people on the mat,
and it's hard to keep up.
Clean up so many people. So when I think about extra large, I compare it to a bunch of cockroaches.
Yeah, it's a lot, and it's a lot for. So when you're spectating and you're looking from a judge's eye, the end goal is one band, one sound. Everyone needs to be on the same accord when it comes to movements and everything. Everyone has got to be on the same accord, because if one person or two people is off, it just throws everything off. Cardinal Gibbons, they just definitely need to go back into the lab and focus on cleaning up and putting it together. I see what possibly could be going on with their routine, but it was like the minute a stunt will go up, and then next thing you know, everything was coming down. And we'll talk about that later. But other than that, I just want them to clean up and buy into the routine. Just buy into it.
All right.
No,
I do shoot. So
no, this is a podcast. This is ours. So how we do it is how it's gonna be done. Go ahead, Kay.
Okay. So I love the words they had, Chiefs Unite. I did like that. For some reason the stunt on the far right seemed to be delayed, and she wasn't doing what everybody else was doing. I don't know if it's because she couldn't or she doesn't or what that is, but it's completely noticeable when you have 4 stunt groups doing the same thing and the one just standing there waiting on everybody else. Like that's weird to me. Y'all know what I talked about earlier, the little kick, I call it the scissor stunt. That transition, I did like that. There was a part where the bases were getting together or transitioning, and the 5 flyers were in the front doing their own thing. I like that. That was extremely different and cute because I've never seen that before. They were doing their own little routine in the front. I did like that. They also need to move their megaphones to the front of the mat for timing issues. And they did another stunt where they switched flyers in the front and they transitioned differently. Like they did a roll, they did a flip into each other's stunt and went to the next one. I did like that as well. But it's kind of hard to keep up with all those girls on the mat. They're supposed to look like one, but if you have stuff that sticks out, it's going to stick out. That's it for me on Cardinal Gibbons.
Go ahead, Sha.
My feedback is a little different.
Why you look sweet?
Maybe because my eyelashes is
Her
big
lashes.
enough and you can't see my eyes. We already know that. Jesus.
This is true.
God, Lee.
Go ahead, friend. Go ahead.
I didn't notice the things that you guys noticed. But what I did notice is they did have about 2 or 3 falls. I think if they clean up their falls,
They just need a hit.
I
Yeah.
did.
Mm-hmm.
They just need a hit.
Yeah, if they hit, I think it would be.
Mm-hmm.
They possibly can move up a rank. A rank. I'm talking about rank. A rank. Yeah, if they hit, because they have the potential. They do. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they just gotta hit. That's just my take on it. Good job though. You guys did good.
I kind of like, well, not kind of. I actually kind of like Cardinal Gibbons. Like I say, once they hit, they're gonna be all right. The routine is there.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up the jump timing. I had in a time where motions suck. Their high V's and that punch at the end of their cheer, beautiful. And
Yeah.
when I say across the board,
Mm-hmm.
across the board. So whoever is working with them, they are particular about motions, and I have great appreciation for that. So whoever that is, thank you very much, because it's my heart to see great motions. They music talk a lot of junk, a lot of junk. And I don't know if the Lord would be pleased because they was a little Christian school. But they music talk trash, and I love it. I love it. But like everybody said, just hit and y'all gonna be all right. Go ahead, Coral Springs Charter.
All right. So
Chargers.
the highlight of the routine for Coed Springs Chargers, and I don't know if you all caught it, but when they were done with the cheer and the music was coming back on, it was a roar.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It
with
was.
Dilla's routine, when it comes back on, it's the magician sound, like magic. With
I heard
them,
that.
when
It's
it
a
comes
roar.
back on, it's a roar. And I was like, oh, I like that. But they just need to clean up. That routine is going to be amazing when they clean it up. When they hit and clean up that routine, they don't see anybody.
They had a few slight bobbles and one fall, but baby, let me tell you something. Them flip signs, love them.
Oh yeah,
love those flip signs. Let me tell you, when Q said "move as one band, one sound," I don't know if anybody paid attention, but baby, when them arms went up with them white sleeves,
yeah, clean.
But you couldn't tell me nothing. I couldn't find not one flaw in them arms moving when they were cheering. Not one. I will say they do move together as one, but their voices were a little low. They could put a little bit more speak up a little bit louder and put a little bit more energy into it. The energy did maybe die just a little bit, but not enough to the point to where we weren't able to see it. But altogether, that team, once they clean hit, that routine is gonna be something to be reckoned with. When it's when it's cleaned up and hit real. Yeah, I don't foresee that. That's a team that look like one band, one sound, literally. But that's it for me.
I definitely agree with you. Once they clean it up, it will give what it's supposed to give. I'm baffled, Lord Jesus. I'm so baffled, Lord. I'm baffled, baby.
Oh,
Lord. I'm going bypass me because, baby, this is not the day. Y'all not going to use me on the Lord's day because, baby, listen, I'm telling y'all.
It's over.
No, listen. No, for real. I'm taking back. I'm withdrawn. Yeah. Like, I really am. Like,
save it for later. I know where you're going.
Yeah, we know where you're going with this.
All right. Yeah. Swipe up, swipe up or ahead. Over somebody. Yeah.
It's me. It's me.
Okay.
So what I said was there was a part the beginning of the jump sequence where a girl was not in her spot, and she started traveling in her jump to get in her spot. I know what she was doing, but definitely wouldn't have noticed it if she just would have stayed put. So definitely remember your spots. What else? It was like Kay said, it was too many people on the mat for us to barely hear you. Like, let's bring the volume up. And I know that them coming from small, their small voices are kind of accepted to a degree, but now we in extra large. It should roar like your music. Then I'm gonna go back and listen to. I have an appreciation for being able to maintain that cleanliness that I spoke about last week that y'all had in small, in the category of the roaches. Yes, I said roaches again. In the category of the roaches, you were able to maintain cleanliness. That's hard to do.
Absolutely. You can tell somebody is actually paying attention to what they're doing.
Yes. Thank you for that. Now, what I would like for y'all to do is to get back to the very advanced stunting. I know with more people, that's more stunt groups to advance, but I would like to see y'all get back to that. However, I'm gonna shut up. Go on, Cora Glades.
Cora Glades, the same thing. They just need to hit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
They just need to hit. When I actually love their dance was the best, was the cutest dance.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Out of everybody.
Thank you. Their
I
dance was the rawest.
Their dance was everything. They had a lot of props. I love the signs. They just gotta hit.
That's it.
They just have to hit. That's
what
it.
I would love to see is where they have those thigh stands in the cheer.
Go to prep.
Yeah, because it'll be a level change where like it went from a thigh stand to a prep, and then the preps went from a prep to a full. I think when they made their level change, they should have made a level change as well. But that's the only thing that I have to say about them besides hitting.
But I've always loved Cora Glades when it came to signs and flags. They signs and flags have always popped. But this is something that is very minor, but it spoke volumes to me. The fact that everybody on the floor had the color up at the time.
Yeah.
Amazing to me. I love that when they were on black or teal, you saw the color across the entire mat. One side focuses on one color and one side focuses on the other until the end. But during that cheer, that was beautiful to see because all you saw was black palms or teal palms going up and a sign. That I love that. That was beautiful. Definitely.
Listen, I enjoyed the level changes of Go Jazz Go.
Yeah.
I know what you were talking about the thigh stand, but that part where they had the level changes, that was like, and it was one of the first things that they were doing. So, and them big old jag letters, it was beautiful. What else did I say? Oh, how Misha was talking about the black and the teal with them black uniforms, and they switched to black, and I have a great appreciation for black as well. I had a black Christmas tree this year with all black ornaments. So I'm in black right now, but that black all the way across and everything, it was pretty. It was so pretty. What else did I say? I said, oh, I'm gonna read what I said because I don't want to mess it up. You have 6 groups and 2 out of 3 fall. It looks terribly bad because, in my opinion, when you have an extra large team, all stunts should be hitting since you have the option of cutting and going to a smaller category. So, in other words, we need them stunts to hit. So it'll look like that's where you belong in that extra large category. But as everybody say, once y'all hit, y'all on point.
They're gonna give Coral Springs Charter a run for their money.
Them black uniforms. I can't. I'm sorry. I just love them black uniforms.
Yeah, it does hit hard.
It does. And those 2 teams are gonna. I know those 2 teams together, it's gonna be close. Between the 2 of them, it's gonna be close.
They just gotta hit.
They gotta hit.
Just should have been close.
All right. Fort Lauderdale. First off, Fort Lauderdale, welcome back.
Okay, so I'm sorry, somebody just said, and that's just our watered down version.
But what?
Baby.
They listen. Some
If
people
that's watered down, then I can't wait to see what you got, baby. Bring it on. I'm just ready.
Oh, Mimi giving her critiques on Fort Lauderdale. I'm like, wait, what's she talking about? But she give her critiques on Fort Lauderdale. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, first thing is welcome back, Fort Lauderdale.
Mm-hmm.
They we had a chance of seeing them Wednesday. They had lots of energy. I don't know if you all picked up on this in the cheer. The shoulder set had white hands.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
And when they're saying blue and white, she flashed her. So there was a shoulder set on the left side of the routine during the cheer. Baby, when I say she was selling the cheer, and whenever they say white, she was making them hands pop, and it was white hands.
Maybe I couldn't notice because I was
Go back and watch
it.
Welcome back. They were a little messy. They had lots of energy. I think with them being the first time coming back after a while, they just have to continue to work at it. Enjoy the progress. Enjoy, you know what I'm saying? Just being where right now and then leveling up. I definitely see it growing. I don't know about the cheer. The cheer, I don't know. Maybe because I don't like the mascot is always it's a running joke with us Dillard Panthers and Flying L's.
The letter people. Go ahead.
The letter people. Nothing against the girls, but you know, it's just it's an alumni thing. But yeah, the flying, it was, I don't know. But I am happy to see them back on the mat, and I am happy that they came out with a lot of energy. So just clean up. Definitely keep the shoulder set. I loved it with the hands and all. And I enjoyed it.
All right. So for me, bigger sign for crowds to read. If you're gonna do color shouts, get color signs as well. Flyers just need to stay tight to keep the stunt secure. Watch your placement and your timing. Love the energy and the ripple effect at the end of the dance. There is a young lady that is in the middle, and I love her energy. My only advice to her would be to calm it down a little bit because it looks a little wild after a while. But I love the energy in what you put, and you can tell somebody that is very influential on the team because she literally tries to cheer people on during the routine. And I love that when it's noticeable that somebody has that leadership capability amongst the team. But she was showing great energy in the routine. Just tone it down just a tad bit because it seemed a little wild after a while, so to speak. And the pyramid, watch the spacing on the pyramid because it caused it to have it not stick the way it was supposed to, because there was a huge gap between the middle person and the first stunt on the left. So just watch those things continue to progress. I will say, like Q said, welcome back because it was great to see you guys on the mat for the first time Wednesday, and then on Saturday, on yesterday as well. But those are just my takes on it.
So I'm sorry, real quick, two things. Was that the team that had the girl that was moving the palms while they were cheering and stuff like that?
That's one of my notes, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, leave whatever you got, palm signs or whatever
it is, let it be.
Leave it alone.
It's
definitely giving 7U, 8U. Leave the stuff there. They can be doing something else, doing the routine or whatever. It literally made me take my eye off of them performing to what they were doing, because I was like, why are they doing that? So leave the palms, leave the signs right where they're at. If those young ladies don't have anything to do doing that time, doing the stunt sequence or whatever, put them to the back. And question, and I don't know if I'm out of line. Tell me if I'm out of line. Where does gray come at in y'all uniform and y'all school colors?
I told y'all that.
I always thought Fort Lauderdale was blue and white. Where does the gray come from? If you all know, if the coaches or the team or someone at the school can educate us on the accent color, I would love to. But I was confused when I saw gray because I was like, okay.
I literally saw them practicing in a video on their page, and I heard them say gray, and that's when I noticed it. And literally speaking, because when I was in high school myself, gold was an accent color that they added because it was in their uniform. So I've seen black as well. So I'm like, when did we switch to all the?
If you gonna do it, just use silver, because now you're trying to look like Dilla. That's all I got to say. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Somebody said that it's in all the team uniforms. Okay. And are you all going to be working towards getting the same uniform for all of the girls? Because it's a noticeable that some of the girls have different uniforms from other girls. So the vast majority of the girls have one uniform, and then there's a few girls who didn't have the same uniform. But other than that, we understand that it's been a while since Fort Lauderdale have been competing. So we do understand the progress of you having to start pretty much from the beginning to elevate. So, but other than that, welcome back.
Tell whoever ordered all the team uniforms that they doing too much and they need to take that gray out for the next time they do uniform purchases. But no, I'm joking. Shy, you going? Okay. So pretty much everything that Q said is what I had in my notes. The signs too small. I saw you said the new signs are on their way, much larger signs. The girl who had the Y, baby, that Y went flying like the L. So she need to get that together. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because of the visuals or not, but I was confused on the chair, and I meant to go back and rewatch it to see why I was confused on the chair. But I was a little confused. Maybe I was distracted by the signs. I tell you all the time I got ADHD. It might have been the signs. What else did I say? Y'all got some jumpers. There's jumpers there. However, the prep needs to be cleaned up. The landing needs to be cleaned. And we could maximize points on jumps because y'all actually really have some good jumpers. The volume, even though, okay, so energy and volume are two different things. You can have energy and be low. Keep the energy, amp the volume, because again, for it to be that many girls on the mat, I should almost hear a roar come off the mat. So get the volume up. And we already talked about the cleanup committee. Tell the baby to just stand behind a stunt, and if the palms are in the way where it could be a hazard, yes, move them. Other than that, leave them babies be and go on. Also, I said it with Coral Glades, the great thing about being in extra large is having 1,000,001 stunts. If y'all can only put up 4 stunts, then maybe extra large is not the category for you. Obviously, it's too late now. However, cut to those 4 stunts in the future and use those extra people as alternates.
Well, technically, they don't. If they cut a stunt, they still don't have to switch down to,
because it's 21 and up for extra large.
To a new division.
But what I'm saying is, having only 4 stunts is it's hard to be competitive in extra large with only 4 stunts. So cut it, make those girls your alternates, and bring that strength into large. That way you're not trying to go 4 stunts, because the visual makes a lot of, like, it helps with points. Have those 4 stunts be more competitive in large than trying to use 4 stunts against 5 and 6. Yeah. Oh, too much dancing. Like I said it earlier, 2, maybe 3 8 counts of dancing. That's it.
Mhm.
I'm done.
Okay. And our last team for tonight is Blanche Ely. We have talked about Blanche Ely in previous episodes of we want that competitiveness back. We want that Blanche Ely feel that we used to get when, when some of the old coaches were there. So here is what I say. The stunt sequence was off. There's a lot of cleaning up to do. There was a lot of it was a lot of movement going on. Basket toss, extra large. You are a varsity team. If you notice, there is no other no other elite varsity team doing basket tosses. Why, you may ask?
It ain't on the score sheet.
On the score sheet, you ain't get no points for it. And to the point where it's not even like ooh anymore. It's not even giving a wow factor. So I my suggestion would be to scrap it. It's definitely giving that park little league thing. That's what those girls are doing. That's what the middle schoolers are doing. I thought the cheer was long. The jumps were wild and they were a little out of control. Like Ish said, whenever you have jumps, if they don't have to be high, and then also too, what a lot of people don't talk about is when you have a jumper who hyperextends, they have to control their jump, because if they overly hyperextend, it throws off the timing of the jump. So this will be the time for them to learn to control that jump. So if you got them in the front, although the jump is hyperextended and beautiful, they have to be able to control it, because if they don't, what's going to happen is that while they're still in the air jumping, everybody else has already landed and it throws off the entire jump sequence. So there's a lot of cleaning up to do. For the energy, I will say this, that the energy was there. I just think that at this point, they need to clean up and up the advancement when it comes to.
I'm sorry. They is going in on these comments.
These comments is out of control.
They are going in on these comments, baby. These comments.
Go ahead, finish Q, cause baby,
it is lit. Okay.
But that was pretty much what it is. This scrap the basket toss. Use that time to maximize something else. In the cheer. The energy, I will say the energy was through the roof, but I thought the cheer was a little long, a little too long. And yeah, it's definitely time for you all to it's time to up it.
Oh Lord. I'm sorry. I gotta stop watching these comments for one, because baby, they is just rolling in. All right. So my comments, I will say I am excited to see the great improvement from Ely. The energy was there. You could feel it. I will say that. My notes, I had lose the basket tosses, because they really weren't giving any height or anything. It was like I couldn't get, even if you did the basket tosses, I really didn't get the full effect anyway, because they really didn't give any height or do anything, so to speak. It just kind of looked like the girls just kind of did an X and then went back in, because they really didn't give any height. I gotta stop looking at these comments. Slow down just a tad bit. It was sped up at certain points of it. It seemed like their nerves got the best of them at some points, and they started to speed up. I did like their signs. The girls in the front could do a little bit more with spirit and what they're doing. I would say get some signs for color, because just seeing the palms really doesn't give the effect, so to speak. But I did love the energy of the dance. The formations were cute. Stunts with two pyramids, they seemed complete. The timing was completely off. I don't know what happened or how did that work, but it just, if it was supposed to be a ripple, it was overly delayed or just off in general. And some of the dance moves and placements were missed and a little off as well. But yeah, that's it for me.
Go ahead, Sha.
You're muted.
Um, hmm. There was this one girl on several occasions.
The same
She
girl?
was on the floor. She fell throughout the routine more than one time.
Oh, okay.
For the jump sequence, she was late. She had to literally run through people. They was already in their prep jump. She had to run through people to get to her spot.
I did see her get to her jump sequence late.
If she has to come from way over here to get way over there, switch her, please.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with her keep falling on the floor. Switch her.
Mm-hmm.
Save her the trouble. Switch her. I don't know if it was a flight that was making her fall. I don't know if she couldn't just hold her balance, but switch her. Please. The basket, as Kay said, honestly, I didn't even get the X effect. All I got was the arch. That's all I got. I didn't get the X. I got the arch. Yeah.
These comments are just
No, yeah, but Isha swipe left. I'm going left. Bye.
All right. Before I get into my comments, because I'm reading the comments on Instagram.
I need to stop.
What I want to say is I was one of the people who called for a coaching change. And I'm happy it happened because the team looks better. However, the advancement of the team has been lost. What I mean by that, they were falling all over the place last year, but they were attempting advanced stunting. They weren't tossing baskets. They weren't doing those things. So the new coaches have to kind of step up their game to bring it up to a more advanced level. Now, I'm going to say this. What was done, even if it hits, I don't think it's enough to get out of semis. Call it hating, call it what you want. What was the choreography, if it hits all the way through, is not enough to get out of semis. Where the high scores are gonna come from is the dance. It's a whole lot of it. And just simply for hitting the stunts. But there will be no points for advanced stunting. There will be not enough points for variety and transition. Execution will be there. Difficulty will not. That's where it's gonna hurt. And that's why there are some people in the comments saying that it's not going to do what y'all think it's gonna do. Please, everybody, and I'm talking to every team, do not take BCA as the end all be all.
Mm-hmm.
Because the judges at BCAA are not the judges at regionals and state.
At all.
Not the same. The judges at regional and state are UCA certified judges.
And some of these teams have gotten
higher.
higher.
Of what I heard the people were wearing as judges, these were not UCA certified judges because they do not allow inappropriate attire when they are judging. So now I'm going to go into my critiques, but please, everybody, keep all of this in mind that what you saw at BCAA is going to be a totally different thing at regionals and probably something totally different
That
at
score
stake.
sheet gonna be marked up and then some.
And before you move forward, Isha, I have to say this, okay? I want everyone to understand that we have all four of us have been around the high school cheer world for a very long time, and either as coaches, majority of the time has been as spectators and fans of the sport. We don't hate at all. We
No.
don't hate. If we do give any type of critique, we also preface our statement by saying we have no problems with coming into y'all practice. We have no problems with having a sideline conversation. We have no problems because at the end of the day, our overall goal is to elevate the county of Broward, as well as we want every team that lead this county that go to state to come home with something, to come home with some hardware. We don't hate, especially for these are children, and we always we make it our business to come. We make it our business to support, as well as we don't have a problem with going because we show love to every team, regardless. And people from from Ely know Dylan and Ely, we cousins. And we also we're rivals, but we're also cousins. So we can join with each other. But baby, when it comes to outsiders, we gonna band together. So we're not hating. We're definitely gonna give you that praise, but we also want to see you all do better and elevate. That's it.
And that's why I was like, it needs to be a change because I've been a part of those Dilla Ely cheerleading battles where it's only been a couple of points between first and second place, and we got first and second place. That's what I want Ely to come back to, but it's gonna take some work to get there. So these are my comments. I said, ladies with the tiger signs, when they're spelling out tigers, the timing is off. It's like they're moving at different times. I know they're spelling the word, but when it's hard to explain when you're talking about a ripple, but it's a little off. When they say we are tigers, orange and green, the signs in the back, they match what they're saying, but they're not going up when they're saying what they're saying. So let's get that together. When they show spirit, it's a lot of shimmying. Leave that on the park. We got to stop all of that because if I'm a judge and I don't understand it, like I understand where the shimmy comes from, but if I'm a judge and I don't understand where the shimmy comes from and it's a whole lot of it, I'm gonna deduct for it not being clean. So I would say scrap it, except for maybe a flyer doing it here or there. I would say scrap it because everybody's not doing it at the same time because I don't think it's a part of the routine. I think they're just showing spirit. What else did I say? Where was I? I said the shimmy. Child, I wish I could scroll up on this. Oh, there I go. I said limited. Have jumpers. Y'all have jumpers. That's what I said. Y'all have good jumpers, but just like I said with Fort Lauderdale, just clean it up. Clean up the prep, clean up the landing. The time, like Q was saying, the timing is off. You got this one girl, she a thick girl. She got a nice jump, but she's still in the air when everybody comes down. So get her to either snap down or when y'all doing y'all team jumps, she got to level off. What else? I said baskets weren't necessary. Stunt time was off. So when y'all were doing the two pyramids, they were going at two totally different times. It seemed as if maybe there was one timing and then the timing changed and one group was doing the new timing where the other group was still on the old timing. I don't know, but definitely get that together. When they go together, the look of it is going to be appealing. What else did I say? Spacing was off, but the girls did adjust. I did see them adjust, but they got to remember if they're going to use the line or the space, they got to get to the line or the space, not adjust later. That's always a trick for me. You either on a line or you on a space. What What else? Oh, one of the things that was kind of mentioned to me was about the dancing, and it was said that maybe the dancing was a bit raunchy. I didn't necessarily see raunchy dancing. What I saw was, and I'm gonna keep it real, black girls with little skirts, and we got shapes. So when you do the smallest thing, it looks raunchy because they have on little skirts and they got shapes. Obviously, it's too late in the year to order new uniforms, but keep that in mind for next year. Maybe have the girls tone it down because their skirts are so little. But I don't think the dance routine is raunchy at all. Yeah, and that was it.
Now, our collectively, our humble opinion, based off of the placing, and it was pretty much echoed through not just us, but through a lot of other spectators and other teams and other coaches and those who have been, seasoned in competitive cheerleading, high school competitive cheerleading. The placements wasn't placing. We didn't agree with the placement. And again, this is not taking anything away from any of the teams, because to be honest, the extra large non-tumbling team, none of the teams actually did what they were supposed to do, which was hit. None of them did. So it's kind of like, okay, how do you placing? One of the reasons why we asked for the score sheets, because we want to see what the judges saw that we didn't see or that we did see. Me personally, I think the placement should have went Coral Springs Charter, Core Glades, Cardinal Gibbons, Ely, then Fort Lauderdale. That's just from a spectator's eye. We were not the judges at the competition, so our opinions are just our opinions. But it definitely was echoed, as I don't know about Kay when she was walking out, but when I was walking out, there was a lot of chatter like, how
It was the same.
How did this happen? Like, how did the judges not see what everybody else saw? Coaches, I know BA's, not BA's, excuse me, Ely's coaches are in the comments. If you want to have a sidebar with us, let's have a conversation off of the episode. Whatever is being discussed in the comments has nothing to do with cheer chatter.
But I just to piggyback off, I'm reading the comments, and I'm gonna say this, and it's kind of what you said earlier. I noticed that it's probably cheerleaders making this comment, but I will say this: no one is taking away from the fact that you won yesterday. It is what it is. But I will say this: we have said positive things that we have seen. We love the progress in which Ely is making. But I think the point that everybody is trying to make is that BCAA is their own element, their own group, their own entity. What they are trying to get you guys to understand is that FHSAA, totally different ball game. No one is saying that you cannot prove anybody wrong as far as when you bring it all to the big blue mat. Nobody is saying that at all. But at the same time, the judges are completely different. They have judges that judge every single category, and they focus on those individual categories. There are not judges that sit there and look at everything that you're doing. There are judges that just sit there and focuses on your cheer. There are judges that focuses on your dance. There are judges that does deductions, and there are judges that focuses on your building. All of those elements are there. Keep this clear. There is a total difference between judges at BCAA and judges at FHSAA. Plain and simple. Some of us have been there as cheerleaders and some people have not. But do not take the comments as negative impact. Take it for what it is and listen to it, because You do not want to go without a humble spirit and learn something as to people who've already experienced it. Nothing wrong with what happened. We can't change what happened yesterday at all. But I do realize that you're taking it as hating, and that's not what it is. We have to learn the difference of what hating truly is, and that's not what it is. Truthfully speaking, I would love to see Ely go to state. I would love it.
And
Nothing
win.
but want
And
nothing
win.
and win. But at the same time, you cannot take what happened at BCAA and think that it's going to be the exact same at regionals, because we've seen teams before that done exceptionally well at BCAA and get chewed up when they go to regionals. Your score sheet is completely different. The comments are completely different. But take it for what it is and do not take it as hating. Take it as constructive criticism, because that's all it can be, literally speaking. But that's just my humble opinion.
Check your phone.
Text message.
Yeah, my iPad is about to go dead, so I'm trying to get in the account.
Oh, okay.
Well, we did the last team, so we really it ain't really much to talk about now. Cause
Right, but you know we have our closeouts.
oh yeah, we do have our little closing meeting.
Mhm.
But I guess for me, and like I said, a lot of these people on today have not been on with us previously. And last year, like I said many times, this episode, I called for a coach change because I got tired of Ely looking bad, because I wanted Ely to look good. I wanted Ely to look better. I wanted Ely to be back to the Ely that was in the talks of winning. That's what I wanted, because that's what I like for our schools. And when I say our schools, I'm not talking about Broward County. I'm talking about our schools.
Black schools.
That's what I'm talking about. And it ain't nothing against no other school, but that's what I like for our schools. So I called for that. That's what I called for. And just so happened it happened. It happened. But just because it happened don't mean that criticism is not going to be given, because it looks an inch better and it's under new leadership. Because at the end of the day, the only way for people to get better is for people to show to tell the critiques. And sometimes coaches don't see it because they're used to seeing the routine. Their eyes are numb to it. And an outside eye, it's helpful. You just had 4 of them. And I know I saw Ely's coach comment, and we're not saying that you think that there is hate. We're not.
It's not the
We're more
no.
so talking in general.
And in which they just commented that they
Yeah.
it's not the coaches, I believe it's the actual cheerleaders and some of the fans who are
Right.
misconstruing us giving our criticism, or excuse me, our comments, our opinions to, just for assuming that we're hating. So they commented, the coach commented that we don't think it's going to be the same. We know we need to continue to work. And that's pretty much our general consensus with that. Is that, and that's what every team that performed at BCAA continue to work. We see what it is that you all are doing. We see it, we feel it. We want to see it on the mat, so that way it can relay the same to the judges, and that way you all can move on from regionals and go to state and show up and show out. That's what we want. That's what we want. And and someone commented that we haven't said anything positive. That's not true. We did a lot positive about Ely. The energy was through the roof. The energy was, I love the uniforms. We see what it is that you are trying to do. Again, like we said, and everyone in this extra large non-tumbling category, nobody had no one hit like they were supposed to.
Yeah.
You all won based off of what the judges saw on the mat from all those teams. The judges felt that you all won. We can agree, disagree. Congratulations. We posted you all because at the end of the day, we happy. We happy that you all got first place. We just didn't agree with the placing.
Absolutely. So
Well, there was a question that said, who are we looking forward to at regionals that we didn't see at BCAA? Well, if they didn't compete at BCAA, they won't be at regionals unless they're outside of Broward County.
I was about to say, isn't that a requirement?
Or unless they're a private school.
Yeah. And we're happy to see y'all continuing to work, Ely. We happy to see this. So whatever we can do, please reach out to us. We have no problems with, you know what I'm saying, volunteering our time to come out to support, assist, or do whatever.
Just an FYI, somebody, this is the second time I'm seeing it. We're not sure as to what's going on with Piper. We can't speak to that. I do know that they've had a coaching change, but I'm not sure if that coach is into the competitive world, so to speak. But that's all we know about Piper. They had a coaching staff change, so I don't know if that coach is willing to compete or not. So that's all we can speak of when it comes to Piper. That's it. But being that we have
It's 10:30. I don't want to talk
literally
about
been on for 3 hours, like we said before, these are our opinions. You could take, take it as constructive criticism. We've known for a while that some teams have taken what we said and they have applied it and have done tremendous things moving forward as far as making improvements to their routines and things of that nature. Some people like our feedback, some people don't. It just is what it is. You can take it for what it is. But literally speaking, we love all things cheer, and this is something that we love to do and we love to watch it. And we are unbiased when it comes to everybody across the board. We don't show any favoritism. We speak truth and go from there. My last parting words, because I know Q is about to ask. I wrote them down so I remember them. I will say continue to practice. Yesterday I noticed that crowd participation was amazing. It was literally speaking, everybody in the gym showed love. I felt great synergy. I got to give kudos to the girls across the board because a lot of them, I noticed a lot of great saves and stunts and routines. I'm starting to love the unique transitions that teams are doing with stunts, even though everybody is doing stunts that they learned from UCA from camp. I'm loving how they're putting their own spin and uniqueness to it to make it a little bit different. I'm excited to see schools join back into the competition world that we haven't seen in a long time. I also loved how some teams prepare for the next stunt. After they may have fallen out or made a mistake, they continue to focus and drive on the next routine. Nobody can sell your routine better than you. No one knows your routine but you. I will say this: believe in yourself and your routine, and I think all teams will do extremely well moving forward. That's it for me.
First, mask off. We've always kept our comments on. We actually, when we're not giving commentary about the competitions, we have amazing conversations with the people in the comments. Not everybody's okay with criticism, and that's fine. But we've always kept our comments on. We're going to continue to keep our comments on, and because we like engaging with the fans, whether they agree or they don't agree, and we usually have a conversation about it. And we've brought up people in our podcast in the past based on what they commented on, and we had a conversation. So everybody that's on should join us in other episodes to see what we're really about, and not just on nights when you feel like it's going to be some negative things going on. But my parting words, all of the corrections that we gave were the things that we would like to see. We hope that everybody implements it or something from it to raise their scores. Because at the end of the day, even though we do all things cheer and we have reached out on a national level, our home base is Broward County. We're all from Broward County, and we want Broward to go to state and bring back everything. So let's go to regionals. Let's kick everybody behind. I hope everybody make it through to state, whether it's semis, because everybody can't go straight to finals. So I hope everybody make it over to semis, even though I don't want to sit in semis forever, but I hope everybody make it over to semis, keep working, and do what you're gonna do. Somebody just asked, is the competition gonna be streamed? I have no idea. Some years they stream regionals, some years they don't. I'm thinking not, but yeah, you might just have to catch somebody that may go live. I know it ain't gonna be us. Is that shot back on? Is she gonna do her parting words?
I'm not sure.
Her camera's not on.
But her sound is.
Yeah, maybe she having a hard time connecting. So go ahead.
Sorry, I was on mute. I want to address the one comment. And I'm gonna go ahead and say her name is T-Shep_78. We I don't know how many times we reiterated that we were not commenting or comparing teams to roaches. I don't know why I don't know where that came from. We were not saying that the girls or team were roaches. So yeah. So I just want to reiterate that one last time. I needed to, because I was like, when I saw the comment, I was like, wait, what? So I just want to make sure we reiterate that. Anyways, my parting words is every team that hit the mat yesterday, it is for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you are to put your best effort and your best routine forward so those judges can be able to judge you all accordingly. At the end of the day, it is a monumentous job to go out there to perform in front of people, and you don't know what the judges are going to say. You don't know what the mood is. You don't know anything. So you go out there and you do what you're supposed to do, which is to sell your routine so that you're able to get the best feedback that you can. Because I definitely don't hear y'all calling the judges haters. And I can bet you at least a good $100. I can bet you at least $100 that 95.5 or higher percent of the time, what we say, the judges
is what's on that score sheet.
Thing. It's on the same. It's the same thing on the score sheet. Guaranteed.
Said the head tilts dead.
So at the end of the day, you know, I don't know. We do appreciate everybody tuning in tonight to join us on our commentary about BCAA. We knew this was going to happen in terms of, we knew we was going to get a large feedback when it came to what we thought. We have plenty of teams who respect our thoughts and our opinions when it comes to, you know, us being spectators, when it comes to this great sport of cheerleading. Not everybody going to agree, and that's okay. We still love you. We will still be there to support you. We will still be the loudest ones in the room, making sure that everyone knows that this is what we do. We love all things cheer.
Absolutely.
I am looking forward to regionals. I am looking forward to all of the teams performing, especially those who are from Broward County, because that's where we're from. We were born, bred, and raised here in Broward County. And although we support all the teams from the great state of Florida,
I love y'all
too. We love everything about it.
See y'all. Oh my God. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So here is my thoughts. Okay. So before, Shira, you have some parting words?
No.
No,
okay.
She the magician.
Why you said that like a little old kid?
Yeah. So we had a conversation before we aired, and we said that we were going to crown our two favorite teams.
Can I do that part? I'm just saying.
Well, yeah.
So
do you want to announce who our two top teams for the night was from yesterday was?
I do.
Can we see you?
Drum roll, please.
beating on my MacBook.
You not beating on your MacBook?
This thing
Why?
might flip because I can't afford a new one. I did the
I'm gonna be
app.
a brat that I am.
Go ahead.
Clearly.
Go ahead,
Can
go
you
ahead.
announce, because these people, they need to.
Coral Springs and Miramar.
Congratulations, Coed Springs and Miramar. We are going to go ahead and give you all a shout out tomorrow like maybe today when we get off of our episode. We're done our parting words and everything. We are looking forward to seeing everybody at regionals. For those who are spectating for Region 4, actually the regionals start next
This week.
No,
This week coming.
This week.
this week coming. So Region 4 is of South Florida. So we're a state of our own down here. So the South Florida, the southern region, which is the Region 4, is pretty much those teams comprised of St. Lucie County, Martin County, Palm Beach County, Broward County, Miami County, Miami-Dade County, and I think Monroe County. Those teams will be meeting at Coeur Glades High School on January 25th, which is a Saturday. I believe the payment, you can pay for your tickets, is on the FHSAA website. And they also have an order of the competition. So we definitely look forward to everybody who were in the comment section. You should be at the competition on January 25th. If you are working that day, you better call in sick or you better go ahead and request that day off. We need you all in the stands. Those girls need us all in the stands, okay?
The mamas and the daddies and the aunties and the uncles and the cousins, all of the people.
Will your great grandma, everybody, will them in. We need everybody in the building, okay? So we need everyone there because, again, we need this sport to continue. And this has been and I'm going to be honest with you, this has been probably the best BCAA in a while.
I was going to say that. As far as ability across the board, this has been the strongest BCAA. It has.
Can't wait to see regionals.
Can't wait. I'm so excited.
Artura Socrates says she did a sick note. Don't worry about it. I know the people who know how to do the doctor's notes.
Yes.
Terrible.
So hopefully this energy will translate into just hit and shut everybody up.
And leave it all on the big blue.
And leave it all on the big blue mat. So with that being said, ladies, it's always a pleasure when we are able to get together and have good cheer talk to our fans and our spectators. We appreciate you all joining us tonight, as well as commenting and participating. For those who are new today, welcome. Hopefully this won't be your last time joining us. And with all that being said, good night, everybody, and
cheerfully yours.
Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention?
3, 2, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We're reaching for the top, and we'll never